Good morning, chat. What's going on? Happy Monday. What's up? What's going on, guys? Let's get 100 in here before I start off. We need 3 more. 3 more viewers. We can get 100 before the stream starts. I asked for 100 because I just need a decent, amount of people in here before I do the daily analysis. I mean, it's the same analysis from last night. I think that's changed really, but all right, there we go. What's going on, guys? My camera's so low today, or I'm sitting so low. I gotta adjust. Felt good. All right. Feels good today. Chat, I've been up since like 2 a.m. Vibes are good. Don't know why I've been up since 2 a.m. Don't ask me why. But hey, what's going on, guys? I lowered this volume. Pretty chill day today. This music got me chilled today. Is the music fun? Should be good, right? Music, let me know if the music's too loud. I think it's fine. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Alright. Let me go and start up by clearing our record, or our trades taken. Never mind. Today's the last day of the month. Yeah, last day of the month. Interesting. Last day of the month should be a good ending to the month. All right, gold sells. That was from Friday. Let me take that out. Trades called. Take this out. Boom and boom. All right. So, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Welcome back to a brand new stream, brand new week. Last day of the month. Should be a good day. Should be a good week. Should be an algo day actually today. I forgot to mention that. I think I did mention that, but let me mention it again for those that missed out on yesterday's analysis. I kind of posted it everywhere, so hopefully you guys saw it somewhere, took advantage of it. But yeah, let's get into the week. So, starting off with the week. Whoa, I have an echo in my voice. Why didn't you guys tell me I had an echo in my voice? That's better. All right, so good morning. Let's take a look at news today. I think we have tonight you have interest rates for the Australian dollar, but you have very minor good news like at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, like if yellow folders, you have good trade balance, and then you have prelim wholesale inventories. So it should be interesting what we have for today. And then you have the Chicago PMI at 9:45 as well here. So just be aware of that while you're trading today. Obviously with the rest of the stuff going around the world, that shouldn't impact the dollar today. But let's get into the analysis. All right, so this is gonna be the same analysis that yesterday during the Asia session, or not even prior to the Asia session yesterday. Same analysis, nothing has changed really. Same bias, everything's kind of the same here. Price on a weekly looks like we are, or sorry, before I get into the weekly, let me go on a monthly candle. Let me talk about the monthly candle first. So the monthly candle here, it's interesting because today's the last day of the month, right? And if you look left there's like a resistance here on a monthly candle on gold at 1906 here, and it comes down to today. Today's the day where we're gonna, well, I'm pretty sure either way, even if you do close below or above this range here, we're still bullish next month, right? Because the candle's gonna close bullish. I doubt we're gonna close bearish. Like, I doubt we're gonna go down to 1800 today to close bearish. That's a very unlikely situation. But if you do end up closing above this resistance here on a monthly candle on gold, there's a high chance we're gonna continue up next month towards the next resistance, which is up here at 1980 here. So Would expect that to happen if we were to close above the range here, because this resistance is a pretty hefty resistance and we've never closed above before. Look left, all that these counts have done in the past was just reject, right? Rejection, rejection, rejection. So if you get a closure above the range, there's a very high possibility that we're going to drive up to fill the range, coming up towards that resistance level once you actually close above here. But yeah, you got to close above here completely first. All right, that is gonna be the monthly candle. So obviously for the month we're bullish. The weekly is interesting here because the weekly closed bearish last week, right? No one expected that. Everyone expected us to continue up bullish, but we actually closed bearish below the range. Therefore this week I would expect price to drop down. Like, forget how big the wick was, just look left there and look at this resistance being respected. There's nothing different from the candle last week compared to this candle over here. This candle over here did the same thing, came up, tapped 1850, 1860, and then rejected it. And look what happened. It closed bearish back into the range. And as you can notice, every time we close back below the support here, we're able to drive down to fill the rest of the range, right? Look left, came back, rejected, came down towards the levels right here, closed bearish resistance, came down for this range right here. So obviously, if you were to block all this noise here, all this noise over here, and let's say, actually, block out this noise too. All right, this is focused on this. So you have resistance over here, right around here on gold, and you close bearish this week. So this week's candle, you're obviously expecting it to drive down. Look left, you now have clean traffic on gold coming down towards the next range, which is going to be down here at like 1840, you know, 1820-ish. So that's my weekly target, expecting price to drive down there as long as it respects the previous kind of high. If you break this high, then obviously we're going to drive up, but as long as we respect the high, expect this weekly candle to create a top wick. And then once you create a top wick and once you flip bearish, we're going to drive down. This week candle opened up yesterday and it has no bottom wick yet, so expecting it to create a bottom wick sometime today or maybe sometime later in the week. Hopefully today though, so we can get an algo day going. But yeah, obviously bearish coming down towards 1836-ish levels. All right, that's the week. The daily bias is also bearish as well. Or initially it was bearish. If you look at this closely, you're gonna notice that you were in a once a range here, resistance, and then you had a support right here. This is just a range on gold. And then last Friday, what happened was price closed below the range here. So once you close below the range, it just indicated that you have now clean traffic driving down towards the next support level. And that next support level, if you zoom in over here on gold, is going to be right around here, right? So this is your resistance, this is your support, this is a range that we formed. And now that we're closing below the range, look left there, we've never closed below the range before. All these candles to the left have all rejected, and this is the first time we've got a closure below the range, which indicates the volume for a day. So as long as we respect, well, actually, sorry, we broke the day kind of highs, but if you flip bearish again, then the high chance we do drive down towards 1870 here. All right, but there's no sells just yet, guys. Obviously, like, we haven't flipped yet. There's no type of confirmation on a small time frame. I'll say sells for me today. I'll probably like to take them if we were to break below, I want to say this support level right around here. If this support level breaks today, then a high chance you're going to drive down a foot range. 1906, if that breaks, then you're probably going to drive down towards like this support level right around here, this range here, right? Because what happened during the Asian was obviously Asian gapped up, came up, and then you created a mid range right around here, resistance formed, support formed, range formed, and then what happened after was price broke below the range, came down, created support right around here, and then came out, created resistance here. So this is now official resistance, right? We're just now breaking back into the prior range. We're breaking back into this range over here. So if we end up now closing below the support now, that means that we're breaking support, and then we should continue down to fill the rest of the range, which will take you down towards like 1896 here. So what I want to see today for sells is I really want to see us break below the support like this. I want to see a closure below, and once you close below these candles here, we should come down, or these ranges here, we should come down to fill the rest of the range down at 1896, right? And then below 1896, obviously you have sells until like 1883, and then below 1883 was my original sell zone. I want sells below there, coming down towards, look left, you have sells until like 1875, right? So I would love for this to happen today. That would be lovely. We do have a lot of clean range today, So we're kind of just last week was a very difficult week to trade. Not difficult week, sorry, easy week to trade. There's a lot of clean traffic, right? But now what's happening is all that clean traffic that was created last week, we're just now mirroring. So that's good. That's great for the next couple of weeks. The next couple weeks to months on gold should be pretty chill, pretty easy. But yeah, I will be looking for sells below here, closure. All right, pretty simple analysis. That's what I'm looking for, and then obviously below here will be more sells, but let's just worry about this for now. Buys for me, range 2 breakouts, I'm probably gonna look for buys above here. If you break above like 1919, I'll take my buys going up to fill the next range, taking us up towards like 1829. All right, so it's gonna be like a 100 pip range going up, but whatever happens in this range, I may consider staying out. Maybe we might adjust the ranges later on in the day. We might create a resistance right around here or something, and then we could get buys above 1912 going out towards 1919. But for now, let's just focus on the range 2 breakouts, which is above 1919, and sells what would be below 1905. Very chill day, guys. All right. Let me just put this. I'm pretty sure we're gonna create a smaller range 2 anyway, so we might get buys before 1919. But for now, let's just leave it here. All right. Pretty simple analysis. What else do you got today? For some reason, this weekend felt really long. I feel like I haven't traded in 4 days. Hey, thanks for 13K. Yes, sir. All right, so moving on to gold here. Or sorry, GJ, not gold. GJ here. GJ for the monthly looks like we are bearish, and we may close doji today. It's gonna be very interesting how we close today, but looks like we're still gonna be in the range for the monthly candle. You know, this monthly has been. We've been ranging since in this monthly area since like I want to say July, right? July is this range right around here in the monthly time frame. So we haven't got a closure outside the monthly, which doesn't indicate volume coming anytime soon. But who knows? We might break out next month. But that's the monthly. The weekly shows that you are bearish there, right? So I think I discussed this already yesterday during the analysis. My target for the month for the week on GJ was right here at the support 154. Obviously price opened up and then came straight down towards that support level. The whole reasoning behind that idea of the bias being bearish the week was that the weekly formed the range here, and we closed bearish the week prior, resistance was formed, and then price closed bearish last week as well. So going off of this candle right here, it tells you that as long as you respect the previous kind of high, price should come down to fill this wick and fill the bottom of the range, which is at like 154 here, which price did, right? So that was a weekly bias. We came down top target, which doesn't mean that we're gonna reject now to continue up. It just means that target's been tapped, and then if you break below the support this week below 154, then you're gonna be looking at next week target's gonna be like 150, right? Or sorry, not next week, this week maybe 150 if this minor support breaks. But you're gonna want to see the daily timers at the close below these ranges here throughout the week. But yeah, we'll discuss that as the week goes on, or yeah, as the days go by. But daily bias was initially bullish today, right? We came down, we broke the lows, and looks like we're starting to flip now. So if we do flip today, then there's a high chance that price may now drive up to maybe tap this resistance level up here at like 156, 150, 500ish, right? Because as long as you flip here, price should come up to fill that wick and then fill the rest of the range. I was looking left. This is just clean traffic on the daily time frame on GJ today, right? But if I want buys today, I'm gonna wait and see how this resistance reacts up here. I think this is a resistance I talked about during yesterday's Asian session analysis. I wanted this resistance to really break here. Pretty decent resistance, 155.067 or 155. Once you close above 155, you could continue up towards like 155.483. All right, so the range going up is going to be like 47 pips for a day, 40 pips for a day once you break above this range here. So I'm going to be waiting for that. Should be pretty easy, should be pretty simple. And then obviously if you break above 155.472, then you're going to be looking at like 155.820ish, right? Something like this. So This is worry about these ranges for now, though. Let's worry about this range, and then sells for me would be below the support right around here for now. All right, that might change, and that may change if you get a fake out here, below this resistance right around here. If we close below this range here, we might get a fake out, and then price may come down to fill the remaining range here below 154.574. All right, so pretty easy analysis. Let's just put sells below here for now. That might change though. So what's the range to breakout now? So the data bias now is like, I mean, if it flips bullish, it'll be, I mean, it's bearish since we broke the lows technically, but I guess bias would be above your range to breakouts. Let me just put that. That'll make more sense. Breakout. All right. Oops, I have Zoom muted. Let me just unmute. There we go.
Good morning. Good morning.
What up, Charles? What's going on?
Nah, nothing much. Just I made a trade in London and then woke up. Went to sleep for a little bit and then woke up for New York.
I've been up since London.
Shit, bro. Did you at least catch that trade?
Yeah, so I was gonna discuss this just now. I was looking for positions like prior to London. So like when I sent that analysis yesterday, I was already looking for positions throughout the day, right? Throughout Asian session. What it was let me actually pull up the chat, because I was talking to Marcos about it through text, and we are discussing how like the weekly candle on gold when it opened up, the weekly was like heavily bearish, right? So
Yeah.
as we opened up and created a top wick, we had no bottom wick, right? And the weekly was obviously bearish though. So with that in the back of my mind, I think what it was the 30-minute or the hourly, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a 30-minute actually. 30-minute close is bearish. So we just enter a sell off of that, and we used the weekly high as a stop. So it was like a 250 pip stop, but I lowered my lot size to like a 1 lot, right? So it was a very it went back to like my normal risk, like a 1 to 2% risk, but I lowered the losses by quite a bit. And it was kind of like an overall weekly trade. What happened was I got in around like 1907, and then I got out. I closed partials at like 1895 ish, 1896. And then the rest just hit break even like an hour ago probably, I think. But I think from London, I already expected it to hit break even the moment we closed bullish here, because it's like, okay, well, you broke below support here, you came down towards here, create support, where are we gonna go now? Probably gonna retest the highs, right? So I expected to already hit break even prior to NY, but I mean, just had it running still, 10% profit.
On the 15-minute around, I think it was around 1:30 around that time. I took a 15-minute onion play to go up.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right here.
No, a little bit to the right, a little bit more.
Oh wait, what time are you? What's your time zone?
Central.
So what time is it right now? It's like an hour behind, right?
5:55.
Yeah, an hour behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, it makes sense.
So,
yeah.
No. All the way to the downside. Where your support is.
This?
Yep.
Yeah. I think a lot of people in the Discord took that. I think Nav was looking at that, or someone in the chat. I'm not sure.
I also took another trade around when the market opened, because I saw the market actually like starting off from like all the way to 1930. And when I looked at let's say like coronavirus, right, when this happened again, and when price was like at a price where it's like it's not right, it corrected itself really fast. So I took that as a chance to just like sell it. So I took a sell, like I did the same thing as you. I did a one lot size around 1919 when it broke that on a like 5 minute, I believe.
Right here.
Yeah. As soon as it broke it 5 minute, and then I took that sell all the way down to 1906. Took that 100 pip.
My entry was 1906. But yeah, I wrote down to 96.
Yeah, it was a good trade. I like that. But dang.
Yeah, well, I really wanted runners as well, but I mean the runners. I can't complain. I got like 100 pips, but at the end of the day, break even. It's alright.
It's still good. It was still good.
Yeah. We shouldn't go through NY session or what I call it before. It's gonna go through NY session. It always goes through. It goes to like 10 a.m. maybe 11, 10:30ish max probably today. But yeah, Chad, this is a convo. So like, I think this is a good. I screenshot it so I can show you guys today. It was this is the confirmation right here. It was just 1 hour close below resistance is bullish, so the 1 hour close respecting that resistance, and then 30-minute candle close is bearish, and then weekly had no bottom wick. So we just entered a weekly candle current stops, price to drive down, expecting the week candle to flip bearish and drive, but I mean came down after it came back up, so we hit breaks. But that was it. It was like just a one lot runner. TP was like 1867, which I still believe could play out this week. Like, don't get me wrong, it's just this weekly kind of really has to flip. The flip's at 1889 here. We gotta break below his ranges first. Yeah, gold stocks are interesting here. This is a fake out right there, right? This is what we talked. This is what we discussed a moment ago. We closed above the range, and now we're breaking back into the range here. So if we get a 1 hour closure, I'm not sure how the hourly looks here. Let me check. Yeah, if we get a 1 hour bearish channel closure below, we should be good to go down. But we have a minute and a half left. Anything can happen within that minute. Buys and gold now? No. Buys and gold will probably be above like 1911 here. 1911, you can look to continue up towards like 1919. But I would avoid gold right now, especially in this range here. This is the range that you're gonna spend a lot of your time in during this session, and you don't want to be stuck in this range. This is the ugliest range I have here. Above here is solid. Above here is solid. Below here is solid. Below here is solid. But for the most part, this is the range that you want to really avoid. Nasty range. You want to catch this? 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 I mean, you can take buys whenever you want, right? But I just like, this is what I'm looking for. That's it. Right? At the end of the day, just trust your analysis, whatever your analysis is. Everyone has their own way of doing this. When you take the trade, it was like 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern. What time is it? I mean, how many viewers do you have? I didn't check. 340? What's going on, guys? Yeah, 14 seconds there. I don't think we're gonna get maybe actually. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Can you push? Can you push? One more push. It's okay. Yeah, close rat support. I wanted to confirm closure below. I mean, it did close below alliance, so technically, yeah, it did close below support, but I really wanted to clear the zone completely. I didn't want to be in a situation here where I'm like, did it close below or did it not close below, right? I really wanted to see us close below, so I'm gonna wait for a 30-minute candle close there, or maybe the next hourly candle. But damn, that would have been sweet. What I can say though is that if you delete these zones here and then you remark up your zones off the hourly, you did close respecting this resistance. That's one thing. You have like a 1 hour onion here, which is solid now. From this perspective, it makes a lot more sense actually. Let me go ahead and remark this chart up. I mean, if that's your resistance now, you close below, high chances candle will drive. You need a decent top wick though. And then once you flip or break these lows, you're looking at like 1900 here. So, okay, not bad. You know what I'm gonna need them? I'm gonna need a decent top wick. If you're looking at it from that perspective on off the hourly, you're gonna need a decent top wick. I'm looking at maybe like 1906. If that can get tapped, 1906, maybe even like 1908. We can probably look to drive down after. We'll have sell stops on the break of lows or sell stops on a current candle flip. Or a current candle break of lows, either way. Alright. What up, Wix? Cool, good talk. What up, digital cash? Mad stops though. I mean, it's gonna be like 36 pips. That's pretty small for the past like week and a half on gold here. Pretty small stops. Oh, whose mic's that? Yo, Wix.
Hear me now?
Yeah, but it sounds like your mic's coming from your PC or something.
Right now?
I don't remember. You're good.
Yeah, I was just trying to fix it, trying to switch them up.
What's up? You been up
Stranger
since?
throws it off. Yeah, I've been up since we spoke.
Wix hit me up like 3:30. He's like, "Yo, you up?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want to trade gold?" I'm like, he didn't ask me that, but he was up, and I was like, "Why you up?" And we just discussed the gold and shit. You know what's crazy, Wix? Let's go back to our convo.
Oh shit.
Because I know for a fact that somewhere in that convo, I I talked about this fake out here. Look what I said, guys. I said
1907.
I think I'm waiting till NY pre-New York fake. Keep in mind the time was 354, right? Let's go back down to 354. That was around like 1900. I was like, I'm thinking I'm waiting till NY pre-NY fake out above 1907. Fake out above 1907. It happened, and then we continue down for NY Open. NY Open is around like in an hour here, so this is broken down prior. Like this is expected. Like even though I had runners last night, I was expecting this to happen, so I just left runners just in case it does drive through. But I mean, I can't get mad, right?
This is good.
Yeah, this is solid. What up, Cake? Shout out to Cake. I'm on time for NY Sesh. Yes, you are. What up, Marcos?
What up?
Marcus looks like he had a project due this morning and stayed up all night doing it.
Facts.
Yo, we had those runners, Marcos. What happened?
I hit
break
stop
even.
loss at 10 pips profit.
You trailed them?
What happened?
You trailed the stop loss, or what happened?
Yeah, I put them in profit.
That's solid. Yeah, I
Oh, you took
figured.
the same trade. I spoke to Marcos. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Marcos answered when I said I was gonna enter. Like,
No, I entered late, way later, hours later.
you had a better entry, right?
I had 1908.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got to 1905, 30 pips, and then I was in profit. Moving stop loss in profit, 10 pips.
I took those GJ shorts during Asia.
Yeah, topic here. I don't know. Just kidding.
Yeah.
GJ hit break even for me, and then dropped like 5 minutes after it hit my break even. But it's alright. I closed 10 pips. 11
Wait, you took GJ during London?
during Asian.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I posted it.
That was solid.
Yeah. Oh no, you know what? I posted it in the corp call.
Yeah, everyone's talking about gold last night. I wasn't like paying attention to GJ at all.
I know, but I saw the GJ huge gap down. And there was some opportunity to take it back down. And then I caught it. Went about 18 pips. Then I went break even. I hit my break. Well, I closed 11. I hit break even, and then it dropped another like 60 or 70. Good.
You know, I didn't even check GJ till this morning. I was like, oh wait, GJ's my pair too. I was looking at gold all day, and I was like, oh shit. This is a nice topic here.
That's all the shit we do here.
Yeah, just yo, where do you guys have your resistance marked at? Because I had mine like a little lower earlier, like I had like 1905, and then I adjusted to 19 like off the hourly after, off at like 1906.
I've had 1907.
Yeah, that's where I have mine.
Hourly. This is a perfect closure. I opened the charts and I was like, oh, sells.
Yeah. 30 fake out, 1 hour fake out. Where did I have mine before, chat? Did I have it right here?
I have my resistance at it broke it. It's above it. 1904, 94, 1905 flat. Because for buys, you can have it higher, but for sells, you want that lower resistance.
Wait, so where do you have yours?
Right here.
Down here, right?
If you go to 1905 flat.
Yeah, right here. That's where I had mine earlier.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I think a 30-minute closure below there would be solid.
Yeah, I mean, if we were looking for buys and we close like this, I think this would be solid. We're looking for sells, so I think that this resistance, the one that's below,
Support.
has to be the, yeah, has to be the more valid one.
I was looking at it from the hourly perspective, like the hourly respected that resistance here. So like I think what's happening now is price is creating a top wick, and once you reflip and break below 1904 160,
The previous hourly.
that previous hourly, yeah, it could drop down like 1900 there. But let's see, depending on how long it takes, I may wait for NY open.
You might still get a closure above on a smaller time frame here. Get like a 15 fake out.
I think that 15 fake already happened, right?
About 30.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it can happen. It can happen again if it doesn't drive here. Closes above. If it closes above on 15, comes back down, solid play. But if it closes above on 30, coming up. Just the ranges here on every time frame, the support and resistance are a little bit off, a little bit different. So it really depends which time frame sets up. I'd really like for them all to kind of fall in line.
Would you expect a big move since today is the end of the monthly candle? I'm expecting an algo day, yeah. Expecting an algo day. So
Expecting big moves regardless with war and volume and just gold being a safe haven and people really looking to get their money out of currency. Yeah. That's the volume.
yeah, because look at this, guys. The previous 30 here, bullish closure, respected. Previous 1 hour, or sorry, bearish 1 hour, close bearish, respecting as well. So this is now a pretty heavy resistance here. If you want buys, I'll suggest you just avoid this range here and get them above like 1912. That's where I'll be looking for buys as well, maybe. Or above, sorry, 1990s are my buys, but I would avoid this range here. What I'm looking for here, since we're below this resistance, is just sells now, coming down towards like 1900. This candle here is what I'm expecting price to kind of mirror on the right side here as it starts to flip bearish here. So if I want sells now, I would probably place a sell stop right around 1904.017 here. But I'm gonna wait for this 15 close and see how we close it first before I place that. I'm trying to see left, like let's see. Let's see if there's a support here at 1905. See how heavy it was or how much it impacted. I mean, the flip to 1905 is... Let's see. 15 closes in 5 minutes here. Damn, not bad for the month, right, chat? Around 13 trades. How many trade days were there this month? 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 trading days. $20 trading days, one holiday, I think, right? So 19 trading days. 19 days, 13 trades, that's not bad. 6 days of a trade. Throughout the NY session. Yeah, pretty fire month.
Gold's not waiting for New York to go up, Jeffers, because
Morning, boys.
major news. Good morning, good morning. The major news over the weekend was reflected in that big ass gap you saw yesterday.
What up, Mark?
What up?
It's already absorbed in the markets. You might see more volume. So you got to realize when volume will take us to like logical levels. But I think the major stuff that happened over the weekend we were already seeing it in the market with those two sick gaps on GJ and gold. But what it did was it created a shitload of range. A lot of ranges, a lot of prices were cleared out, a lot of orders were cleared out. So you have these clear ranges. There's not gonna be any support or resistance in them. Once we hit them again, we'll drive.
You know what the crazy part is? There's a gap. Here's what gap fills are, guys. Look, so there's a gap here, right? On a different broker. Let's go back to that broker real quick. Let's go to like, what broker would have a gap? Let's see.
Oh.
Let's
I
see.
wonder.
Maybe. Let's go with this one.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
right there. I
trading
knew it.
domain.
I knew that one had a gap. So this showed a gap right on this broker. So you see how like there's a whole methodology right behind the fact that okay, whenever there's a gap, price comes down, fills the gap, and then it rejects. Right? Don't get me wrong, it's true.
Not necessarily.
But what it truly is just clean traffic. If you were to draw a candle right here, what would this be? This is now a clean candle, right? And we talked about this for like 2 years now. This is a clean candle. So when price drives down to fill that gap, what it truly is this. It's just support formed right around here, resistance formed. This is just a range. You got a breakout, and then price came down. Look where it tapped on top of minor support here, and that's it, right? That's all that was. Price just tapped the minor support and then started to reject, came back up, create a new range. That's all that was. I used to believe in that. Gaps always get filled.
Yeah, that's one concept that was taught by like every trader.
Every FX mentor out there.
They don't necessarily get filled, but what they do is create a clean range. So chances are that there's going to be no supports or resistances in those clean ranges. You should drive. Chances are, not 100%. Probability says so.
Yeah, it's like it's cool. It's good enough to know like the gaps get filled, but you gotta know like the actual like what's happening behind those gaps, like what they actually are. Like I wanted sells below here last night, below 1907, 1906. We never closed below, but I think I mentioned if you get closure below there, you're gonna continue down, right? Price broke below and just came down. Like that was all clean traffic. This is what we look for on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, guys. This 15 closed doji here. So if you break the lows, that's gonna be a 15-minute start reply at the same time.
Cool.
The 1 hour flip.
Back down.
But I think I'll want like the previous 1 hour lows to break for sells. How big is that difference? 5 pips maybe? Let's see.
6 pips, yeah.
I don't have any sell stops or anything just yet. But look at this 4 hour candle. As we're starting to reject this resistance here, right? It never broke the previous kind of high. It's creating a top wick here. It hasn't flipped yet. And since you're expecting it to drive down to fill this wick now for the rest of the range, you have about an hour and a half left with the 1 hour candle closing at resistance. There's a high chance that once you break the 1 hour lows, you're going to probably drive down. Stop loss is like 50 pips. TP's down here at like 70 pips to fill that range. And that's just the flip, right? The wick fill, the complete wick fill is going to be down here at like 170 pips. Or the whole range fill. 1893 targets probably. So actually, you know what? Sell stops below this 1 hour low right here is not bad. Right around here. Yeah, I didn't look at the 4 hour count until now actually. I missed that this morning. Wait, what? Stream froze? No, it didn't.
No,
Not right.
it didn't.
Not right. No, okay. Yo, Keelan, you scared me. I'm like, no way, I fixed the issue. There's no the stream is still freezing. You scared me. My heart dropped. Guys, I might
Might
switch
see a
it.
little range here until 8 a.m. and then drive.
Yeah, I mean,
Because we're looking for the 1 hour, right?
then we'll have a 1 hour start play. 8 a.m. But that's the thing though. Like the 8 a.m. candle is the last 1 hour of the 4 hour candle. I wouldn't be surprised if we start moving pre New York and then start to head down as the 4 hour candle gets closer to the 4 hour candle. Like obviously 8 a.m. will be the main push, but I wouldn't be surprised if we start to like head down slowly throughout 7:36, 7:45 ish before NY open. Because I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna want to sell gold on the opening.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna want to sell on the opening.
Yeah.
Might see better prices, but I don't know. It just depends how we. I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see what.
Yeah.
What it does, what price action does.
I mean, stops are like gonna be like 50 pips there off the hourly. The best we can do. 52 pips. Current candle 1 hour stops are like 35 pips, which isn't bad actually because you're entering off the 1 hour candle, right? So if you break the previous 1 hour lows, this could be your current low, your current high for price to drop down. So it might be a 30 pip stop actually, which is not bad. I might keep that. But the 1 hour stops is also the 4 hour stops as well, if that makes sense. And the 4 hour stops has a much higher probability to play out or to respect than the 1 hour stops. Guys, I'm switching to blueberry markets potentially.
Yeah, alright.
Potentially this week. Maybe.
What happened?
What?
You just like the spreads, that's it?
Yeah, I think it's like Vantage FX. It's like smaller spreads. Like I mean, I don't care about regulation, but it's regulated. It's one financial leverage, and I'm honestly
Does,
just the spreads
Tyler
that got
get
me.
his deposits, withdrawals?
Yeah, I think he said he hasn't made them yet, but I'm not sure. Ask him. You guys have sell stops there?
Yeah, 1903.98.
Yeah, I do.
90. I got 86.
998.
$1904.008 TP
0.008?
18.96. I'm just putting off a trader view. My exact sell stop is 86. 1903.86.
Put it to maybe 90 flat.
And TP's down here at 96.507. Should get this volume coming in. That 4 hour candle was a pretty decent giveaway. And stop. What's your stop? 1 hour highs or previous 1 hour highs? I mean, 1 hour highs are like
Previous 1 hour highs.
1909, 188. All right. The volume coming in. We broke the 15-minute lows. 15-minute start play is happening, so it should come down now to activate pretty soon. Yeah. I entered off of the previous breakout lows, guys. I didn't have Celsius place off of the current lows. I want this low to break down here instead. If you're jumping the gun early, just be careful, because if you don't break this low, this candle can still, stay within this range here, within this level. Where it stops, it's gonna be the previous candle high. You have two options here. You can put the previous candle high, or you can put the current candle high. Current candle high might be a bit more aggressive. Previous candle high is less aggressive. It's bigger stops, but it's a more probable stop loss, because the stop loss is the 1 hour high, and it's also off of the 4 hour candle highs as well. The current 4 hour candle high. And we all know that if this 4 candle high re-breaks the high, it's going to go up to break this 4 hour high, and it's probably going to continue up. Ooh. Yeah, use blueberry markets. Nice. Yeah. I'm pretty sure like I'm only gonna be able to use them for in Canada for like maybe a year and a half. But I mean, it's gonna be a good year and a half with them with small spreads. Spreads are like I think on average for gold it's like 0.6 7 pips something like that. Trades the main spreads are like 2 pips on gold, 1.9. I like Trades the main and all. They're good brokers. Just I wish I had small spreads. I don't think any broker would be the custom service that Trades them in. Especially with the fact that you have like a face behind the broker as well, like you know who's in charge of it. It's an actual like confirmation that it's a pretty decent broker. Especially someone who's pretty big in the industry. Gonna have a 0.2 pips. Nice. Let me check actually, cause I got the account today. Let me check how big spreads are on that. Spreads for gold are metals. And then
Less than a pip right now on Trader's Domain. They
yeah,
don't
it's
do US, sorry.
it's like 1 pip on gold right now. And then GJ is like a 0.04, 0.03.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty tight. I mean, it's not that much of a difference compared to tourism, man, but it's
what is their time? Are they GMT time or their
oh yeah,
Orlando time?
they're GMT 9:05 or yeah, GMT my time. So like the forward candle was the same as mine, like closing open. It's all the same as trading via Wandos, so it's dope.
Oh no, so they're not GMT. GMT is the English.
Oh,
They're gonna be exactly like your trading.
Wando. Yeah. The forward candle looks clean. It's like wow, looks like mine. I wonder who held
Really bull.
I wonder who held gold over the weekend. Such a gamble. Full house today. What up, Nuke?
What's good, bro?
What up, Jake Sierra? You shooting London? Muted.
Jake's still on mute.
Maybe it's busy actually. Never mind. There he is. What up, Carlo? Yeah, Carlo's always watching, guys. I hit him up the other day. He's always watching, always supporting. Great guy.
Yo. Oh, I haven't seen him in a while. Football as well.
Guys, if we break this 1 hour higher, I'm gonna delete the sell stops and wait for the hourly candle to close at ADM. Who activated? I don't think anyone's activated. How far were we away from that sell stop? Like 4 pips, 3 pips, 4.5 pips, 3.5.
Like I said, hope no one got market executed.
Yeah, if you market execute, that's a you problem.
Do you, hold on. I hope no one market executes. How do you get market executed? Well, if you market executed, you got executed by the market. Because right now you are in drawdown.
Yeah, there was no reason to market execute there. There's a reason we had sell stops. Like, we needed that low to break for the sell to be valid.
Did Wix hold gold? He said he was gonna. What? I didn't take a gold trade. I took a GJ trade.
Your money's kind of low, I think, because it's up. Sell still valid. This 1 hour closes above resistance. If we close if this 1 hour kind of respects this resistance here at 1907, then yeah, it's still valid because we're below. So sell stops will still be valid, but it's gonna be at ADM. But looks like we're gonna have to delete the sell stops here maybe, or maybe, you know what? I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute candle close. 2 minutes left, because we can still reject and then close that resistance, and then next count just drives.
I don't see this candle driving at 7:30 right now. The way like it came down and reflipped right now, and if you bring your support down to where you had it before on the 30, it kind of bounced off of it. It's rejecting it. We closed bullish on the 15 and I rejected this on the 15. If we break the previous 15, we're gonna come to the top of the range.
GJ Onion. GJ, looks like we have created a minor resistance here. Honestly, I'm just gonna avoid GJ until you break above 155 here, or you break below 154.574.
Just gold is much cleaner on this range.
Range 2 breakouts.
Hey.
The tunes. So what's up is going to be called? Let's take a look at the playbook. It is going to be called the 1 hour onion, and you can say like maybe, yeah, 1 hour onion probably. This is it. You had a range on gold that was formed following the trend. You create a resistance up here, and price close bearish at resistance, and then you have a sell stop coming down below the breakout lows to continue down to the bottom of the range. It's this up right around here. That's what the gold sell stops were. If you guys want this playbook, just go and download it on, it's a free download, TraderFX.com. Yep. All right, and delete sell stops here, guys. Looks like we're gonna close above, which means that this 30-minute candle may continue to drive up here to fill like 1908 probably. Maybe even like 1911 here, but there's no sells just yet. So it looks like we're on time to we're on route to wait for the ADM candle. You know what we can do now? We can actually move our support down towards like 1905 now, maybe towards that 1 hour support down here instead, and have sells marked up below here.
Yeah, that's where I had it initially.
Yeah. If you get close below 1905, 204 now at ADM, it's gonna be a good position. A very nice 30-minute position coming down. $18.50. I mean, that was Wix on Friday, I think, right? You discussed $18.50.
Yeah, he's talking about last week. I closed it at 1887. Like I had like 50 pips on there. Yeah, I was mentioning remember we told you were like, what's your TP? What's your target? I was like, you're 1850.
Yeah.
Like 1850. We got to like 1880. I was talking about Ted posted on his stories. He's expecting 1820. But we all had like different.
No, I think
expectations of where we
he
expect it to go.
I think Tail's talking about 820.
No, trust me, I seen both. He wrote 1820 at 820. Like though it literally said.
No.
And
I saw the chat again. He said
go to the chat. It says 1820 at 820.
all right, let's see. I looked at it. I swear.
I looked back at it too. I was like, wait a minute, 820 or 1820? And
No. Look. He said it was around when we were in a trade, right? So he said over here. He meant
I can't
1820.
even see that much. How do you zoom in like this?
Look. Hold on.
Chat, who knows? How do I zoom in on a desktop?
Right here.
I can't see that.
I'll read it for you. He says 820 will be your push, right?
Yes, but there
And look,
was also
above.
a separate conversation was for price.
I'll find it. Hey, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I saw it too. Damn, for some reason this felt like years ago.
Word.
I know it was Friday, but
Was it Friday?
this is Friday.
It feels like 2021.
Yeah, it feels the weekend felt so long for some reason. I found it the other day. Where is it? I was watching the stream again. That's why.
Control and scroll mouse wheel. Oh, what? Yeah. Thank you, Blue. Appreciate it. Fire. Sick.
I can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna find it just now.
Okay. I'll wait.
Okay. Let's go, Darren. Okay.
Getting food?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you got some food? I'm starving.
Right now? I made breakfast this morning. I made 4 eggs.
Yeah, you already ate, right? Everything.
I made breakfast. Yeah, I made 4 eggs and like I made an omelet.
Yeah, because like, what the fuck? There's nobody in your house at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., right? I'll fucking open the freezer or fridge door at 3 a.m. I'm gonna have like 4 kids behind me. Like 3 of mine and the neighbors going, what you got in there?
Look, Wix. Look what he says. He says no time. I'm like 1820. He goes no timing 820 to 827. Right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Well, just know that's what he meant.
I can't see that. I know there was a discussion of price. There's got to be a discussion.
No,
of
that was
price.
it. I asked him like 1820, really? I'm like, how do you see 1820? Because I didn't see it. And then he goes, no, he meant timing. I'm like, yeah, that makes much more sense because there's no way.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a discussion of price. I'm gonna discuss price some more.
Target 1850 comes on. That target's at like 1873 today.
Bot Broly, you guys not trying to trade the ruble? Yeah, see, Ted thinks it's gonna hit 1820.
Look.
Yeah,
Listen.
Yeah,
Right here.
I know. I see he posts. I'm looking through the chat because I can't read yours.
Look. He asked.
Even deeper target than me.
Look what he says.
Ted thinks it's gonna hit 1820. He's got an even
you said, oh, see, Ted thinks he's only hit 1820. He's got a deeper target than me. And then Ted corrected you. He
Yeah,
says,
he wasn't.
no, timing. Yeah. Where's my beef patty, man?
You like spicy?
Like mild.
Mild?
I can't eat spice.
What the fuck is the point of having a beef patty? Mild beef patty is like the kids one, right? That's the one you order for kids? Kids meal?
Yep. Oh, spicy is too spicy, man.
Yo, I swear, I go to a restaurant sometimes and the shit on the kids menu looks better than the regular menu. Like, can I have what my kids
It's the
have?
toy.
Can I get a Dragon Ball Z guy? My burger? Fuck. Jamaican beef patties are the best. Yeah, you know, what's that spot?
Where's my browser? There it is.
You eat Jamaican food? Golden crust is delicious.
Marco, you seem pretty quiet today. You got 30 pips. What's going on?
I just got my coffee.
That's why it's quiet.
Oh, you're tired?
I just got my coffee. I'm like halfway done. I'm like powering up right now.
How? I've been up since 2.
Yeah, well, you're built different. I need 7 hours and then a nice coffee, and then I'm awake.
Iced coffee puts me to sleep. Like I can't drink coffee right now. I'm gonna crash in like 4 hours.
Nah, it doesn't make me crash. Well, actually, it probably does, but I just drink coffee all day.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I drink like 1 cup. Like
I'll drink 2. Right, I'll drink 2 in the morning, and then if I have stuff to do in the second half of the like work to do, then I'll drink a third. But if not, then I'll just troop it.
You see, the fake out here would make a lot more sense, because then if we fake out here by 8 a.m., we'll have volume. 8 a.m. candle should drive us down if this current 30-minute closes below 1902. Sorry, 1905.
1906.
But this would be the situation that we spoke about earlier.
Yep. This fake out closes below 1906, 1905. And yeah, you have clean traffic. We'll be in that. So
Like I said, it kind of ranged for us to get volume to volume time at 8 a.m. So if it does close below there, not that it will, but if it does close below there, volume says it'll come down.
that sun hits different today for some reason. It's sunny today. I can't wait till it's springtime, so when I stream it's like sunny outside. Ooh, price broke the 1 hour high, is pushing up. Yeah, guys, it should feel like 1911 here. We didn't mention 19 weight getting tapped earlier. It's tapping right now on the flip, but it looks like we're gonna be tapping 1911 here. Just be careful in this range here. You don't want to be caught in this range. This is the worst range I'll be caught in. Your buys will be above 1911, maybe 1919. And just sells on the fakos would be lovely too. Someone asked earlier, like, why do what was the question again? Let me see. Where's the question? Someone asked, like, why does the stock market move against gold? Depends what you trade in a stock market. But if you're trading dollar pairs, yeah, obviously it'll move against gold because gold moves by the dollar. Right? Gold's a safe haven. People don't like the dollar, they put their money towards gold. So therefore they move opposite from each other. They correlate.
I don't know anything about the stock market.
Well, I'm just talking about like the US 30 and like the
Yeah, I mean it's about, especially those indexes,
yeah.
heavily based off US strength.
I think against stocks is a lot more. You need to do a lot more research within your, what do you call it? Your pairs, not pairs, stocks.
Yeah, it's like heavily fundamental.
Yeah. And I don't think there's a lot of day traders, are there? Like scalpers? Not right.
Yeah, you could trade. People scalp and they do exactly what we do, but like, it's like weird. It's like hard to explain how different it is. Like people will like take a buy, like the equivalent of like 3 pips. It's like weird. But yeah, there's people that scalp. They have like much more like sophisticated like price like platforms and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've never traded stocks a day in my life.
People trade everything, anything you could put onto a market, make candles out of.
You're really quiet, Wix9, right?
Yeah, your mic's pretty low, man.
I can't hear. I really can't hear.
Raise your I think going your Zoom settings, maybe raise your audio up. How do I put my YouTube name on this Zoom? Right click, like there's like 3 buttons I think. Right click that and just rename yourself.
How about right now? You hear me?
Yeah.
Still quiet?
I think you're fine. I mean, I don't have a hard time hearing you, but maybe chat does.
That's not important what I'm saying.
How's the gymming going? It's been going good, you know. It's been going good.
Started working out again.
Yeah.
I was wondering, your neck looks wider than usual.
I haven't worked out again. Still on some vacation. People made a lot of corn. Yeah, people trade corn.
People trade everything. I mean,
People
everything.
trade cucumbers. We spoke
Yeah.
about it on Friday, remember? Cuck USD?
There's someone out there who back tested corn and cocoa for 3 years straight, and they're just ripping 10 pips a day because nobody cares what they're doing because nobody knows that cocoa and corn have a market. They're just sitting there ripping breakouts all day long. There's just never liquidity, so they just 10 pips for like 6 hours, and they're just making a living.
Market high to market low.
Mm-hmm. Trading that daily.
How do you calculate? And
Who
like,
knows?
like, yeah, I got no like info on stocks.
I
Like,
think Traders Domain offers us stuff like that, no?
yeah, I think so. I think they offer. Let me check right now.
I see oil, and that's oil. They don't have any of the crazy ones. Oh, they have Apple. They have stocks. You can trade Shiba on Traders Domain.
Shiba.
I feel like as soon as I open a position on Shiba, my entire account will be gone. It'd be just nothing but spread.
You can trade a bunch of like European shares. You can trade, yeah, a bunch of USA pairs shares. They got Apple, Amazon, they got Tesla, they got all of that. Yeah, you can trade off of that. McDonald's, off of that.
I know people who used to trade the stocks on MetaTrader. Not that much different.
You could trade Adidas, Mercedes Benz, European pairs. BMW. I never knew BMW stood for that. It stands for I don't know what that. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Bayerich.
Yeah.
It's German. That's all we need to know.
Ooh, 4 kind of breaking the highs.
No.
Like this, here's the thing about gold. Like, so buys above 1911 aren't bad, but I would just prefer 1919.
That's
And
exactly what I was looking at.
and like with the NY open, like, are we really gonna push in this range and not like this range instead? I'd rather shoot now until here, and then ADM comes up and shoots up from here to here. This range isn't bad though. It's not the worst. 4 break the highs. I mean, what's the issue here though? The traffic ain't that clean on the 30 and 1 hour. I will say that.
I think for buys for me, it'll be after this 4 hour were to close bullish.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
1916, we have a 4 hour resistance, 1913, 1916, 1910. This will be clean if we could get like a 9-10 a.m. push for buys. I really wanted sells today, I'm not gonna lie.
you do have a range. You did have a range 2 breakout buy. Like, this is a range 2 breakout, so it makes sense why price shop after it broke above this resistance. This kind of right here was your entry, I guess.
Yeah. And the daily still has no bottom link, but it did break down. I don't know. It's like weird because it broke the highs, but it like opened breaking. It was like weird with the gap. So like, I guess you could say it broke the daily highs.
How'd you guys do today, chat? Any positions? Yeah, I mean, I did say that. Yeah, I mean, if it breaks 1911, yeah, I'm expecting like 1919 get tapped, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be taking positions, right? I'm more comfortable with like 1919 breaking. Like, yeah, this is a clean range, like off the 1 hour. It's not bad. I may take it. Who knows? But let's see. Let's see how this 1 hour kind of closes here. You have like 10 minutes left. I think this is a heavy resistance, but the issue with this is it's this right here. Like, this is why I don't like it as much. It's like we have so many times where we broke above and we just came back into the range, whereas this, you broke above and you were able to push up. Right? Even this as well. You broke above, you were able to push up. But this is like, yeah, in the past, what happened was price failed to continue up after it broke above this range. This kind of opened up, came up, and then closed back. Right? A lot of issues there.
That's a weird ass drawing.
Where?
The drawing you just made not too long ago.
Which one? The circle?
Multiple circles.
Oh, I was just circling. Oh, I was circling ranges. What up, ComFX?
Good morning, good morning.
What up, man? I must buy gold now. You can buy gold whenever you want to buy gold. I'm waiting for 1911 at least to break over here. GJ, what are you doing, GJ? It's supposed to be an algo day today. You're just sitting here. There's like a minor resistance here on GJ. If this 1 hour candle in 8 minutes here closes above that resistance, I believe there's a high possibility the next 8 AM candle will drive up to fill the next range. But personally, I think I'm gonna wait for 155 or 67. Might be a 9 a.m. push for us, guys. Positions. I don't know. I'm not too confident with these. Like I'm not too confident with us getting positions at 8. I just don't think we might get anything decent. At least for my confirmations, anything decent. I'm thinking it's gonna push more towards 9 because you might need more candles to close and push up towards like the levels where I actually want to take buys at, right? That's what I mean when I say like I'm not confident with potential like actual trade positions at 8 a.m. here.
Good charts for stream. Charts for stream.
Your mic is very low today for some reason.
I put it to the highest setting here.
Maybe it's just your voice that's calm today.
Really? Maybe it is.
Charts to stream.
Let me do some jumping jacks. Wake the fuck up.
Get a coffee.
Anybody does that? Anybody get up and just do some jumping jacks? No. Yeah, I want some coffee. I got this Nescafe thing.
Wait for this 15-minute candle to close above, but missed the trade because the next candle broke the highs of the previous in the first 1 minute. Didn't take because I was trying to avoid drawdown while forming the wick. Emotions. This right here.
There's no bottom wick there though, right?
This right here is emotions. I didn't take the trade because I was trying to avoid drawdown. You can't avoid drawdown. Like you can, right? Don't get me wrong, you can, but like how? Like you gotta have a logical reasoning behind it. You can't just say I don't want to avoid drawdown and not take an entry. Like how do you know if that's gonna be a drawdown or not in that trade?
I think he means
Your position's valid. Your position's valid, and then
make a bottom wick.
If you did get into drawdown, you'd emotionally close because you're trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see how the candle had no bottom wick on the entry? So he's probably saying I'm trying to avoid
maybe like
drawdown by waiting for this bottom wick to form, but it never came.
He never mentioned that. So like here's the thing, like not everyone like trades like us, right? Like people like don't even like look at that. So like I'm just going off of what he's saying here, and it looks like he's just saying like he's trying to avoid drawdown. And like Michael said, like if you try to avoid drawdown, in most cases, like while you're in a trade, you're gonna probably close emotionally as well. So you gotta go off of just technical analysis. Like if you trust the analysis and you gotta stay true to it. If you're looking for buys with closure above, you're looking for buys with closure above. Enter when you were planning to enter prior to the move. And once you're in, you're in. You know, it's either like stop loss or TP. It's like if the trade makes sense to it, it breaks the lows or highs. And that's how it should be handled, but it shouldn't be handled like this. This is not a good way to handle it. Long term, this isn't. You're gonna be running in circles. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you accept the risk. Like when I'm in a trade, like I don't know, like majority of my trades don't go into drawdown though. I'll say like 70% don't go into drawdown, but I'm expecting drawdown every time. Like it's something I'm expecting to happen as we're creating new bond wicks, new topics, etc. Right? But I'm putting my trust into the stop loss, and the stop loss has to make logical sense too. And that's why I put all my trust to the stop loss, not hitting.
How many times are we in drawdown and we still say, hey, there's no panic here. We're ahead in the trade, regardless of the drawdown, right? Regardless of how much money we're currently behind in the trade, we're still ahead probability-wise, right? Until there's levels broken, until the parameters that we've set are broken. So, you know, you can't go say, oh, I'm in drawdown, I'm scared, I want to close it. As long as your trade is still ahead, still valid probability-wise, you know, there should be no managing it, you know, no risk management.
Maybe
You shouldn't be feeling scared. That's why we have parameters, predetermined set parameters before we enter the trade, so you don't have to be scared during the trade and figure it out. You can be a robot and just act on what you know, approach the trade with. That's it. So you get rid of emotion. You just fill everything with numbers. Your stats, your statistics are always going to be your best friend. They'll tell you where you're doing bad, where you're doing good. So you should always break down what you've done. Break down your winners, your losers, and don't get mad or hyped about them, but just learn from them, winners and losers.
I mean, overall, trade deal is pretty clean though. Like I get the trade deal. I wouldn't have entered due to the bottom wick. Like this one cannot have a bottom wick and this cannot have a bottom wick. I would have probably missed this whole entire range. But the ideal is there.
Ooh, that's a good idea for IG story. Explain the gap.
Oh no, yeah, I thought of that earlier. I'm probably gonna clip that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I talked about it before though. Like I have a clip for that already. Like 2 years ago,
For the
probably.
gap really?
Yeah. I think
Alright,
I think I have a
that's good.
command for it maybe too. If you do gaps maybe, or maybe I don't know. Like 2 years ago, I think we had something for that. How gaps get filled. I remember making that video.
I think that's a really, really old video. About
Yeah, it's super outdated. I mean, it's same thing. But no one's gonna really scroll down.
Don cooking up the pot.
All right, right here. How gaps get filled. December 15, 2020. Same way we explain it now. Right? So when price. Yeah, same way. I just drew the candle out blocking that whole gap, and then clean traffic after you break below the support coming down to fill this range here. Well, nothing's really changed to be honest. We drew the exact same like color choices, everything. Like I drew like if you get a closure below, that's what's happening when the gaps get filled. This is a candle retracing, mirroring that, and that's what happened today on gold. Right here.
You sound so different on there.
No, yeah, I sound a lot different. That was before puberty. Oh, GG's not bad here for sells. 1 minute left. Go buys above 1912. Yeah, it's not bad. Above 1911, 1912 until like 1919. Solid. But will we get a closure in a minute? That's the question. It's gonna be interesting. Trying to see. I mean, we know NY will open with a lot of volume, right? And we might even push through this resistance of NY volume opening. Let's see. We might get a closure above here. Oh, 40 seconds. Okay. Can we retrace for a top wick? Okay, top wick formed. Okay, it's like
759. It fucking is.
It's like giving us everything. It's like, okay, give a top wick. Okay, this kind of has a close above in 17 seconds here, and next kind has a create bottom wick, and then you should expect the ADM candles to just drive up probably with NY open, within this range here. Yeah, the moment you broke the 4-hour highs, there's a high chance for us to drive up. There's a 4-hour starter play for us to drive. Get decent top wick. We need a decent bottom wick. I want to see like 1911 get tapped. If we tap 1911, we can maybe have buy stops, and then we can use current count stops to drive up. It's not bad.
Anyone here got the JJ 1-hour onion? If you're looking for sells,
From earlier?
I think somebody called it out. I think I was muted when I tried to say it.
Yeah, I think you're muted too, because this is the first time I'm hearing you.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I was talking about like the 1-hour onion on GJ because I don't know what you guys think of like the gap, because this daily candle breaking the lows of the previous daily is basically just the gap, but for me it really did break the lows, so that's why I was looking for sells, and I just took the 1-hour onion.
Right here? It's not bad.
Now, yeah, I got 10 pips and now my runners got break even, so just 10.
That's solid. Yeah, how big are stops? 26?
20, yeah. And
TP is down
then
here?
30 pip stops. I base it off like a 30-minute, 1 hour thing. The original plan was a 30-minute, but I waited for the hourly close.
All right, guys. So we get the bottom wick form now. We're tapping that support. So bias is on the flip here. The thing is, you can't use previous counter stops. It's gonna be 100 pips. You can use a current counter stops though. It's gonna be around like 4 to 5 pips here. TP is gonna be roughly up here. I'm expecting like 19, 17 get tapped pretty easily here. Once you flip her, let's see. I just come down and break one of our lows. The whole idea behind that trade, guys, is probably just a 1 hour count closing above the most recent resistance. I'm looking at this, expecting price to mirror. The issue is just how big our stop's going to be, because this count could literally come all the way down to like 18, 19, 5, retest the zone, drive up still. As long as it respects the previous 1 hour lows, it's still valid to drive up. All right. So that's why you shouldn't be market executing here. You should be waiting for this count to actually flip and then executing. Yeah, stocks are mad now though. I mean, it exceed like 50 pips now, I think, right? Yeah. This 15 might close respecting the support, and you might get a 15-minute start play, which will make stocks a lot smaller. I don't know. Like, this is just off the hourly. Like 30-minute doesn't look as clean. 15 doesn't look as clean as well. It's just off the hourly. Let's see. TP is gonna be like 18, 19 here. Then yeah, I guess this is a 1-to-1. It's giving me like that perfect 1-to-1.
Look, we came down, we reached the support area. It's volume time. If it flips, it's gonna drive up with the volume. Especially after bouncing off the support that it broke. If we close below it, bearish here, then 1910, below 1910, then we gotta worry, you know, then we're invalid. As long as we're closing above there, and as long as it flips within this hour, it's gonna drive straight up to 1919.
$19.20. I'm surprised this thing closed above the last like minute and a half. I mean, made sense. Stop's gonna be like 56 pips here. Like 51 pips. Oh, not 56, 51 pips. It's just what makes the most sense, right? You can't use the previous candle stops. It's 100 pips. You can limit the stops by using current candle stops. 5-minute close respecting that support. Solid. This next 5-minute comes up, breaks the high. You have clean traffic now until like next resistance. It's completely clean. Yeah. Buy stops here. Buy stops at 1914.987. Let's see where that is in my broker. You're looking at, well, that 4 on gold on the trade zone looks a lot different.
On Trader's Domain, it's bullish.
Yeah.
You thought it was gonna like on trading view, it looks like it was gonna be a top wick for a bearish flip. On Trader's Domain, the previous candle was bullish.
$1942.87. Where's your buy stop? Actually, no. I might adjust that. Actually, I forgot about
Yeah, there's
spread.
spread. I'm at 1915.04.
1915.07. Sounds about right.
07.
Yeah. I really want to see this 15 to close out. I really want to see this 15 close, respecting the support.
Last time I had a better entry than you, I got slipped past your entry. Or maybe it was Mark. 50 pips. That's right. 50 pips. Get used to it.
Yeah. You can really control how big stops are. Like, yeah, you can put it like anywhere. Like, you can put it for 10 pips if you want, but what makes the most logical sense here? If we do exceed though, if we do break the lows again, I'm gonna hold out on this trade. I'm gonna delete the buy stops, and we wait for the 8:30 candle or 8:15 candle to close. Because what I'm thinking here is if this 15 closes respecting the support, like this, what's gonna happen next is the next 15, which is the 8:15 to 8:30 candle, will most likely drive up to break the highs like this, and this would be the 8:30 candle. But we have about 6 minutes left. And all that's happening on the hourly candle is this price is flipping bullish to drive up. So this is on the 15:30. On the hourly, it's just one clean bullish candle flipping bullish after creating a bottom wick. Yeah, GJ closed with no bottom wick on the hourly. This is a pretty solid move right here. This is pretty solid. I think what held me out that trade was the I think it was this resistance right here because I had it marked up at 1906. Edge type is flip.
Nice.
Oh yeah, break as after bottom wick formed. This 15 should respect the support. I mean, if it doesn't, then it's still a probability that the 1 hour can still flip. But if it doesn't, then there's a slight probability this 15 might, the next 15 may just drive.
Good morning. Good morning.
What up, man?
How are you? Yeah, does the
Morning, brother.
weekly no bottom wick on gold concern you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't concern me. It's a higher time frame, right? So if we were to see the weekly candle flip bearish, then you're gonna see price closing below like 1911 here, and then we'll start to drive down towards the next range, and then from there towards the next range. But we'll see on a smaller time frame happen.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete the buy stops,
Delete
guys.
these.
It's massive stops now, right? So for us to get buys, like I'm gonna wait for this maybe 8:15 candle close, and the only way I'll get buys now is if the 8:30 or 8:15 candle respects 1911.400. Imagine we keep track of how many buys and stuff we have and that we delete. I have so many trade setups. What about GJ? GJ, 1 hour candle closing no bottom wick, and we start to reject that support here. Looks like we're just gonna reject to continue back up. Looks like there won't be any buys until you break above 155, and there won't be any sells until you close below 155.49 or 593. I'll wait for that. I wouldn't jump the gun right now on GJ. It's just in this nasty disgusting range. Yeah. Let's see. This 15 should close respecting it, so we might replace the buy stops. Maybe. Hey, TTR showing love. What's going on? Can you explain what a gap is in the beginning of the session? Is it similar to news? We explained it like twice already today. You can go back and watch it. I think I explained it 10 minutes ago. And I explained it in the beginning of the stream.
I respect that support here on the 15.
Yep. Guys, it's very important to wait for bottom wicks, because if you didn't wait for bottom wicks to form, you would have been stopped out, right? If maybe me in 2020 would have taken a position on the opening, but it's a very key way for bottom wicks to form, especially on new 1 hour candles. 1 hour candles are a higher time frame than 15 and 30, and you expect a steeper wick to be formed. I understand here that we could break 15 lows, 30-minute lows, but we could still respect the 1 hour lows. And the whole idea behind this trade here is the 1 hour. The 1 hour candle closed above the 1 hour support resistance here. So once you flip, high chance you have to drive up. So let's see, this 15 should respect off of what we're expecting here in about 30 seconds. And then maybe we might have smaller stops. We might have current count stops on the 15. Have like maybe a 30 pip stop for TP of like 45 pips, 50 pips maybe on the flip. 15, 12. Oof. Oof.
Ooh. The Minecraft noise. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Great. Close below. I mean, the 1 hour is still open. 1 hour can still flip.
Close above.
Yeah, let's wait for a 30 actually. Yeah.
We're just slowly increasing the time frame now.
Yeah, well, wait for the 4 hour 9 a.m. I mean, I did say it. What?
The 1 hour can close bearish above too.
Oh yeah, that'd be much better.
We can just keep increasing the time frame until we get what we want. Until it's not valid.
That's patience though. That's what we always do, right?
Yeah, 1 hour celery, 4 hour closing bullish. You wait for the 4 hour to make a bottom wick and then break the 4 hour highs for the celery play. Be clean. 9 a.m. 9:30. Or we get it at 8:30. That'd be clean too.
What up, Shimmy Shimmy? Shimmy Shimmy, what's going on? I've never seen you in chat before, but what up? Yo, Don, is this an onion play on gold? This is a 1 hour breakout. This is simply just a 1 hour breakout. That's it. It's a 1 hour breakout. Depending on how we close on the 15 and 30 though, in about 15 minutes here, it could be a 1 hour or 30-minute onion play, 1 hour breakout. But overall, we're basing off of the 1 hour time frame, so it's just gonna be a 1 hour breakout. All right, just a simple breakout above the range. Yeah, this 30-minute must close respecting 1911 here. But looks like we just might be creating a range for the NYSE or the forward counter here, which closes in about 43 minutes here. Wow, that forward counter still doesn't have a bottom wick on GJ. If 30-minute closes above that level, following candle with the wick down will give an entry. Yeah, but you want to see us break the 1 hour highs, because the 30-minute highs, the 30-minute break of the highs is the 1 hour flip. Go back on the 1 hour time frame, which is the 1 hour flip to drive up. And then overall, you see this on a 1 hour candle at 9 a.m. That's if the 30-minute respects the support. If the 30-minute does not respect the support, there's a very high chance that the 30-minute candle, the next one, will probably drive down to fill the range at 1905 here. I got you. At 10 a.m. Marcus will be like, wait for the daily candle. That's a good one. That's a good one. What's going on, guys? If you guys are new to the streams, appreciate you guys being here today. Make sure you guys leave a like, sub to the channel if you guys are new. All love.
I'll get a 15 fake out with that 30 respecting the lows.
Yep. I don't really like the range. Like, I mean, I would love sells below 1905, 216 there. Like that was all I wanted today. Below there to like 1896, like a nice 100 range going down. I am a little sick. Was there with you from day one. I remember, man. I remember. People come, people go. People come back. People leave again. It's not until you have that 12-month badge where I will actually believe that you're true to us.
I'll be one of the first.
That 12-month badge. Nah, I think like, were you?
Who's got the seller? Yeah, I was like the second sub.
Nah, you're like the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th sub, man.
No, celery check.
How do you even check how many months you've been on like sub
I think
to your channel?
If your YouTube account is public, I can check. If your YouTube account is public, I can like, go. If I can go in the comment section and hover over your name, it shows like how long you've been subbing for.
The fact has a pineapple.
It's not a pineapple. It's a celery root.
The fact's got the pineapple. I think K's got celery. Yeah, there it is. Con man's got a pineapple.
Con man DVS.
Wait, do you have to like sub with money or
No.
just...
I think if you sub, I can check how long you've been like following like subbing us for. But if you like sub, that can like obviously it shows like your emote next to your name.
Oh, okay, like the celery.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Marco's been sub since January 2020. Damn. Makes sense. He joined in February.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but looks like his 30-minute count's on his drive. If it re-breaks 1909.351 here, it'll be a 15-minute candle re-breaking the lows. It'll be a 30-minute candle re-breaking the lows. And it looks like you would then have clean traffic to fill these ranges here. And then at that point, you're going to wait till 9 a.m. Depending on how this forward candle closes, personally, I don't know. Like, let's see. I want this forward candle to either flip bearish or I want it to close above 1916 here. Okay. 30-minute candle respect the support at in 8 minutes here. We may get buys. Maybe. Logan White, I don't know, man, but I haven't seen you in a long time. You come here asking questions about what happened to the stream like from like 5 months ago. I don't know. People don't show up. People just left. Who knows? I don't know. I'm still here. But like you haven't been on the streams for like what, 4 months, maybe 5 months? Like a lot has changed since. So you can't be asking the same questions like, oh, what happened to this guy? He's not here.
It's 15 to close the bowl.
Yeah. Bullish. We got 15-minute fake out. All right.
That's what I was looking at.
Interesting.
Interesting. Be 20 pip stops.
Interesting.
Or it just flips bearish, breaks the lows, goes to 1905.
Very, very interesting. 6 minutes.
And then someone said Logan's lagging.
Yeah, Logan, your stream delayed.
Your stream's delayed 6 months.
Interessante. Don, you have fake Insta accounts trying to message people. You made it. Yeah, guys, be careful. Like this is the only account I have. If someone messages you asking you to invest money, please don't fall for it, because someone actually fell for it and they messaged me out. They're like, yo, Don, where's my money? I'm like, bro, you got scammed by a fake account. It's in my bio. Like how like how do you get scammed in 2022? Who really falls for those scams nowadays? Like DM me for like how to turn $10 to 1,000 or how to turn 10K to 100K. Like yeah, but there's a lot of fake accounts. I can't even like keep track of them anymore. There's a lot. But I can't imagine like the big guys, like these are big guys in the industry, the amount of fake accounts they have. And also, like, we only follow DVS too now. I never message you first. Usually those fake accounts, like, they follow tons of people because they're trying to get followers, right? That's how you know as well. Yeah, when's that podcast coming, Marcos?
Probably later this week. I'm waiting for my logo and stuff. I don't want to.
Did you edit it though?
I just got to cut out the beginning. The beginning's mad funny. I should put the beginning at the end as bloopers.
You're like, yo, so what are you talking about?
Oh.
Are you a full-time trader? Yeah. Been full-time since October 2019. So about 3 years. Almost 3 years full-time. Been trading for around 4 years. How'd you guys do today so far, guys? I asked you guys earlier, but I don't think anyone in chat replied. How do you guys doing today? Any positions? Any trades? Any gold buys? Any gold sells? Any GJ buys? Any GJ sells? What'd you guys do? I want to know, because I want to know. Like, I can tell if you guys got positions. I can tell kind of from where and how you guys got in. What days do you live stream? Every day. Every day, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern. GCAT sells. Got caught in a gold fake out. Which, this one over here? Ooh. Or where?
Or fake out.
Maybe, yeah, maybe this one? I don't know. Maybe they caught on this, the most recent one, but I wouldn't consider it a fake out just yet until this 1 hour candle closes below. It can still flip here to continue up. It was just a bottom wick formed. Just staring at charts. GSLs, yeah, JXTR caught GSLs too. That was a good position. This right here was pretty decent. 15 pip range going down. Caught gold sells 100 pips. Nice. Yeah, I caught those last night too. Had runners that hit break even though. Got partials on them. That's all for me. But it was like a one lot trade, right? It was a very small risk trade. Sorry, stops were big, so I went at small risk. So wasn't. It was equivalent to like 10 pips of anything.
Yeah, I had a 2 lot. I got to 30, closed. Moved stop loss. 10 pips in profit.
Oh yeah, 2 lot.
Yeah.
Oh, how big were stops on that trade you had?
Like 40, 30.
Oh wow.
Not much. How are you, Vondo? I'm good.
Yeah, you watch episode 2
of Genius?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire. I'm excited for episode 3.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're gonna fit everything in one episode.
Episode 1 was the best though. That was fire.
Yeah, episode 2 is kind of dry for most of it. I don't know. It was cool, but
I'm confused how people got caught on this fake out.
yeah,
It's not a fake out, but
this right here. It's like the 1 hour closed above, yeah, but I think when it closed above, there was no top bottom wick here, right?
Broke the highs, no bottom wick. Fair enough.
I mean, we had buy stops too, guys, earlier. But we had to have buy stops on the break of the highs because we were waiting for a lower wick to be formed. But this candle just came down, so we deleted them, and now we're waiting for this 3-minute candle close for maybe positions at 8:30 for buy stops. But it's gotta close respecting this resistance, or else the next 30-minute candle might just drop down. And then maybe 9 a.m. we'll just get sells below 1905, which is even better. Or it might respect. Let's see. A lot of volume here. Yeah, they could still push them. You're right. Yeah, off the 1 hour candle, it could still flip bullish here. Wouldn't be surprised. This is just clean traffic to drive up. Is 1 pip equal to $1 on go? No, that's 10 pips. 10 pips, $1. Don't use leverage, of course. I think every FX broker has leverage, right? If I'm not wrong.
You need leverage.
Have you blown any accounts? Of course. Blown like 20 accounts. We talked about that in my Trade Night podcast from last year. Blown about over 20 accounts. Oh wow, 3-minute close below the support. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be waiting for 9 a.m. probably here. This 1 hour candle must respect the support here in 30 minutes here. Because what's gonna happen is if we close above 1911 on the hourly candle, the 4 hour candle will close above, I guess you can say, the most recent resistance here. Honestly, like this 4 hour candle is not that clean, if I'm being honest with you guys. It's just a range here that we're forming. I want to see this break out of this range. I want to see this 4 hour candle close above or close below for us to drive. If the 4 hour candle does respect this resistance to the left, we may get some sells below like 1900 later, or sorry, below 1905. Because if it respects that resistance, there's a high chance the next 4 hour candle will just reject and then it may continue down, with the daily bias being bearish, right, and the weekly being bearish as well. So let's see. Have you tried learning smart money bull? Of course, been through it all. Been through it. Just didn't make sense to me. It didn't work for me. A lot of questions that couldn't get answered. Like there was like the thing about like strategy for me is like I always like to ask why. Like why is this happening? Like what's the reason for these things to happen? Whose mic is that? Yeah, like I always like to ask why. Like why are we reject, like, you know, and this strategy here, it comes like there's always a why to everything we do. Like there's a resistance here. Okay, well, why is there a resistance here? How does that resistance make sense? You know, but those questions I can't get. I can't answer them on a different strategy for some reason. Have you ever day swinged or swing traded? Yeah, I did. I did. In 2019, 2018, 2019 was my swing trading phase. The reason why I scalp now is just because it just makes more sense to me. Like I can just kind of get in, get out whenever, on whatever day I want. I don't gotta wait like days and days and days for setups, right? By the way, this 30-minute count is flipping here. This 1 hour count is flipping here. It can still drive up. The reason why I deleted buy stops was the stops were way too big now. It's not a 1-to-1 no more. TP is 50 pips. Stop loss is like 64 pips. So even if you enter in a break of the highs, would not make sense. You might be able to enter on a flip, but I think break of the highs is the key here. You really gotta break this 1 hour high. So yeah, if it pushes, it pushes. Like I'm not gonna have any FOMO over it. Like just don't have a positive RR here. That's it. That's the only issue with the trade. It makes sense to drive up towards 1919 though. And we got a lot of people here today. A lot of people in Zoom. If the 15 closes above, yeah, but if the 15 closes above, look at that time, right? It's gonna be 9:15, or sorry, 8:15, which is the last 15-minute candle of the hourly and the last 15-minute candle of the 4-hour candle. So you would expect that candle to retrace to create that wick for the 4-hour candle. Therefore, you're gonna have to wait for the 4-hour candle to close at 9 a.m., right? So wait for 9 a.m. and then maybe at 9 a.m., 9:15, 9:30, we'll get another position going up. I would love for this 1 hour candle to close bearish here so that the 9 a.m. candle could push up with the break of the highs for a 1 hour start replay, but let's see. What do you think about smart money? I mean, if you trade smart money, you trade smart money, right? There's no right or wrong way of trading. I mean, it's just your strategy. I just don't think it's for me it's consistent enough for me. And Javiers, yeah. Almost 1K, I know. Our peak was 950 viewers like last week, I think. Oh, sorry, 2 weeks ago with Uncle Ted on it. Was it that day? I think it was that day.
No, I think 950 came right after, no?
When? Monday? Oh yeah, it was the Monday after Ted came on.
Because it was a lot of hype.
Yeah. It was this day right here. We're back. I think we caught break even that day. I don't sleep. That's the first thing I hear. Marco says I don't sleep.
I don't sleep. The new Maybach music.
Oh, here's the flip. Yeah, I was discussing earlier, Wix. Like the flip isn't a bad entry, but it gives that RR that you want. But the break of the highs is much preferred here. Yeah, if you have buy stops, you should be fine. Like on the break of the highs, it's just like the stops for me isn't gonna make total sense for me. I mean, you could use 30-minute stops, which is like 45 pips.
We might see it range here a little bit. If it breaks, it'll go. But if it doesn't, range here. I mean, this candle itself is like 50 pips. So 20. But yeah, I'd say wait for the 4-hour to close. Because even if you take a bullish close here, you're taking what, the last 15 of the new 4-hour. And I think we might, like I said, I think we might range here till volume time, till NYSE. I think it might do the same thing it's done every day this whole year.
Yeah, we had buy stops earlier, guys. Like up here, it's just RR wasn't there for us.
I had buy stops on the flip earlier, but
Oh, really?
even the flip now is what, 55 pips, something like that. Like,
Oh, not
it's rough.
Has the flip.
50 pips.
Maybe if that top wick was 50 pips.
You just gotta ask yourself, guys, like before it even activates, ask, like, don't be impulsive. Ask yourself, like, okay, what's your plan? Are you comfortable taking a position here? Like, what's your stop? Are you comfortable with the stop loss with the TP? If you are, then have the buy stops, right? I'm sure if it breaks the high at 418 here, it's just gonna fly up. Right? But there's a lot of things in this trade here that's gonna keep me out until 9 a.m. probably, and I'm fine with like watching it fly up. I'm okay with watching it shoot up here like 50 pips, not catching a bit of it, and wait for a 9 a.m. candle instead, and in a position that I'm much more comfortable in, right?
Get the 1-hour celery. That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, let's see, 20 minutes. I doubt it. I think it's gonna. Might just. Ooh, Jake's out the charts.
If it does, then above 1919.
We have already 1-hour onions since 4 count was bearish. 2 entering a break of the lows. Yeah, solid. Yep. Topic, that's a nice topic too. I forgot how this kind of opened up. I think it opened up with no top, no bottom wick, right? And then 3 stops to break even. Candle close with no bottom wick. Yeah, that's solid. That's good management.
Yeah, very good.
5 stops at break even. 8% close at 10 pips. That's solid. This is a perfect trade. Perfect. When does JXR not enter a perfect trade? Okay, here we go. My first lecture wasn't clear enough. Waited for the 15 candle to close above the resistance. The next candle didn't create a bottom wick, and it broke the highs the first 1 minute. Okay, yeah. When a candle break the highs in the first minute with a lower, it tends to retrace to make that wick. Also, that 15 minute. Also, oh yeah. So you stayed out due to okay, I get it now. Yeah, this makes more sense.
I knew that's what he was talking about.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, my apologies. Yeah. I would have. I stayed out too due to that reason as well. I would have at least if I were to be in that trade. Yeah.
We would have waited too. We would have waited for that bottom wick to form to then reflip and re-break the highs, but it never came.
Let's see. Looks like we're about to break. This 30-minute candle must break the highs for it's gonna fly. Otherwise, we'll just be within this range here for the rest of the 15-minute candle of this 4-hour candle. Right, so like we broke 15 lows, we broke 30-minute, like we closed bearish on 30, but understand that the 1-hour candle, as long as it respects the lows down here, this thing will still valid to flip at any given point. And look, we're 4 minutes to the 8 a.m. candle, and this thing is finally flipping bullish. So if you're patient today and you wait for a bottom wick to be formed, you wouldn't be in that trouble. You don't have been in this drawdown, right? Now you have an advantage. You got the bottom wick formed, and now you can wait for a break the highs to enter positions. Yeah, we delete buy stops. I'm waiting for this 4 candle to close. Yeah, 15-minute pushing up. Yeah. Just be aware, guys. It's the last 15 of the 4 candle. Just all I'm saying. Just be aware of that, right? And it doesn't mean that we're not gonna fly. It just means there's a lower probability of it flying or driving up. So my hands are gonna be under my my thighs here. Just gonna be watching this fly. Yes, I do believe that the 4 candle will create a bottom wick before it drives up. If it does close above 1913 here on a 4 candle. If the forward candle decides to close like this,
Let it stick around here for now.
like this, then you're looking at the next forward candle, expecting it to create a bottom wick. And then once it creates a bottom wick, it could drive up towards next resistance, baby. But you need that bottom wick form first. Next resistance at like 1925. Price may struggle here for a bit though.
I have more wins than losses, except my losses are bigger than my wins. What's the solution? I would say that's a really common thing among traders and among people that are on the right track. I'd say that's you're not alone. It's a very common thing when people are finding, you know, what works, what doesn't, and are going through risk management price.
Cheers, email us saying
Stage. What the fuck?
Sorry.
That's so loud.
Scared the shit out of me.
MM sent me a video. I was looking at it.
Yeah, you're just going through the risk management. But are you closing? Here's the thing. Are you sitting through a whole bunch of drawdown and then closing as soon as you're a little bit in profit? That's another common thing people do. So like, why are you willing to sit through drawdown but not willing to sit through your profits? You know what I mean? Like, you're so eager to just get rid of profitable positions. So, you know, go fine with holding a long, you know, losing position. Got to work on that. You got to see what your reasons are. What's the reason for those losing positions? Are you mismanaging trades? Are you over leveraging on some trades and they become, the losses seem bigger, or what's going on?
Also, it comes with a high win rate as well. That's another factor into it.
Yeah, a high win rate, 89%. Like it's fine taking a, you know, a loss that's double your win because overall you're gonna be profitable. But you know, there's got to be you could be taking 100 pip losses and 10 pip wins. I don't know what you're doing. So many reasons why you could be losing, taking big losses. This fucking thing doesn't want to wait.
Yeah,
It hasn't re-broke yet.
It might just drive here. Oh, it hasn't re-broke yet? Oh, okay. I thought it did.
Well, right now.
30-minute start play. Here it goes, guys. Here it goes. Here's the volume. You should see 1917 here. Stops just don't make sense to me here, so I'm not in. I'm repeating that once again for those that are asking why I'm not in again. But I'm willing to watch it fly up here. It's 1917. Looks like it could get tapped. It's great though because the forward count now most likely will close above this resistance here. Above 1916 maybe even. So this is good. We'll get more buys above 1919. You have like another 100 pip range going up, guys. Above 1920. So I wouldn't trip over this if I were you guys.
FOMO command?
What's up?
What's the FOMO command again?
FOMO type 1, FOMO type 2, I think, or F.
One.
F.
F1 or F?
F. F1. I think it's FOMO 2. This is FOMO type 2 though. This is like when you have a high expectation of it driving up, but you don't answer due to like minor reasons. This is type 2 FOMO. I remember when we came up with that like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know how I came up with that, but a lot of traders deal with FOMO type 2 more than they deal with FOMO type 1.
Broken, and look how the 15 opened. It just went straight down.
Oh, 15 had no bottom wick. Oh yeah.
No top wick.
Oh yeah, it's gone. Yeah, if this is like maybe 815, this is a perfect trade to take right now. 815 on a break of the highs, like you have a buy stop right here at 1915. Stop loss appears kind of low. It's a solid trade, but 845 here.
Clean.
Yeah, nice bottom wick too.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Last 15 of the 4 hour. Let's see what happens.
I think today, if you're on our stream today, even if you didn't catch anything just yet, I mean, we're still here for another hour. But if you didn't catch anything, even by watching this 1 hour candle open form and like us just telling you guys like the importance of waiting for wicks to form, right? You will learn a lot off the stream alone today, even by just like watching this thing open up here. We explained everything, what was gonna happen and what was expected to happen. Mm, 15's flipping, right? Yep. Close above that resistance too. GJ4 Wickville. GJ here. I really want to see this 4 kind of I really want to see this 4 kind of close below 154, 588 here in 12 minutes. Because if you close respecting that resistance, you can maybe get a fake out back into the range on a smaller time frame. 30-minute closure below, 1 hour closure below for sells at 9 a.m., 9:30. That would be amazing for GJ. Wow, our only losses this month have been GJ. We should have a win rate column for gold and GJ. I just realized it's only GJ.
15s, 2 GJ 15s.
Yeah.
Is that if we get one more month of 0% GJ 15s, we just cut out GJ 15s.
Oh yeah, easy sample sizing right there.
I would say we need more than 2 months though.
Yeah, you need like I've like over the last 2 years of all GJ 15s, like nah, there's no way.
Positive. If we went like a whole year and had like, if we let's say we went like 2 wins and like 15 L's on 15-minute GJs, then we'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But that's the cool part about the spreadsheet, right? You can see exactly what went wrong. Like we'll see like the percentage.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Oh, who put this here? Thank you, Badger. Thank you. Just realized he put this here as well. Yeah. So like, guys, for those that are new to our stream, like these are the trades we've been taking on the streams throughout the whole entire year. This is the year so far. 14 wins, 4 losses. Like these are just on stream trades. I've taken maybe like an extra 4 or 5 trades outside of these trades here off stream. But so far for the year, 77% win rate, 156 pips taken. January was like a pretty, break even month for the most part. February was pretty decent so far though. 148 pips on stream with the links here at the timestamp, when we took them, how we took them, what was our plan, what type of entry was it. These plays here are all based off of the playbook as well. The playbook, which is right here, right? It's all the same steps over and over again. So nothing was different. It's just consistency, doing the same shit every day. If you guys want this template for yourself, just do exclamation point journal, and you should get a free template. You can just edit the way you want it to edit. Take out the stuff you don't want to have in it.
Look at this 15.
Yeah, 9 minutes left. Kudos to your growth and your evolution on stream. Your transparency, accountability, and trade tracking is unmatched. Thank you, man. You know, this is just devious. This is the way we do in devious, man.
Keep in mind the Russian Ukraine had a table and it just ended, and the results are unknown.
They had
negotiations.
100% that we have the best stat tracking here. I haven't seen anything better.
The playbook is free. You can download it on controlfx.com for free. Just sign up with your email and that's it. It's free. It's a 40-page PDF. We're coming out with hard copy covers if you guys want that, but maybe like next month we'll have it out or something. I'll work with Amazon with that.
There it goes.
Yep, here it goes. Here it goes. 15. If it breaks this high, you should see 1917 here. Did we break the highs yet? We did. Yeah, we definitely did.
Breaks the highs, you could use 15 stops. Problem is, it's the last 15 of the 4 hour.
It's a nice 15 pip range going up. Let's watch us.
Let's watch this.
Down, someone's camera said battery exhausted. Comment
Yeah,
facts.
that's my camera, bro. I gotta change my battery out.
Trades taken. 0 today so far. We'll be on here for like another like maybe hour or so on the stream. 10:30 I'll hop off, so hour and a half. I should be chilling. And I think a lot of our trades this month have been a little after 9 a.m. too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades have been after 9 a.m. So we'll catch something later, guys. I'm pretty confident we'll get some ranges here going on, especially with the forward candle closing. What's the reason? For the 100th time, the reason is it's the last 15-minute candle of the forward candle. I'm waiting for the forward candle to close. And another reason why we didn't enter earlier was we had a buy stop, but we deleted them due to the stop loss being way too big, right? Because this wick here, obviously, the 1 hour candle came down and made like a 70 pip bottom wick, and then it drove up after. So, but I do expect this candle to drive up. It should drive up here. 1817 680. Yep, here goes. If this is 815, I'll be in. I mentioned it earlier. If it was 815, we would have had buy stops like right around here on a flip or on a break, and TP's up here. So I lost the current count levels. Solid trade.
Yeah, break even.
Yeah, news at 9:45, which is in 4 or 5 minutes here. Some yellow orange folder. Okay, this is not bad now, guys. If we can close above, like, look at the forward candle. Look where we're closing above now. Look look left. Just look left and see what's happening here. Resistance all the way around. So if we get a closure above, we're clearing that resistance. We're going straight up. 1927, and then even like 1960, maybe even. But
What I said earlier, like for buys, like it'd be clean if we could just wait for a 9 a.m. 4 hour to close above. So much clean traffic.
yeah, a lot. 1927 looking solid.
6 minutes, you need to be like clean, leave a top wick, all that good stuff.
Yeah, like even above like 1919, you have clean traffic to like 1928. Like that's a 100 range going up. So clean. These are the only ranges that I was very like shaky about today. This range and this range, but this over here and this down here is solid. Solid ranges. Yeah, I look tired? I don't think so. Pretty awake. You look tired. You think I look tired?
You look tired.
You probably are tired if you think I'm tired.
No,
Yeah,
you.
I'm with Traders Domain, but I might make the switch to blueberry markets because the spreads are a lot lower. So let's see. I've been with Traders Domain for like 2 years though. They're pretty good. Nothing's wrong with them whatsoever.
Trustworthy. Good vouch.
Yeah. I'll let you guys know what I do. I mean, I'm sure half of you guys kind of trade with blueberry markets anyways, because a lot of you guys are Americans and they don't accept American clients, unfortunately. Do you think overall bias on gold is bullish? My overall bias on gold today was bearish. The daily time frame is bearish for me, and the weekly was bearish for me as well. I'm still bearish for the weekly, don't get me wrong, but we need this candle to really flip here at 1889 for this analysis to really make sense, because then we'll see like 1866 by the end of the week. Let's see.
Weather today.
When was our last breakdown on gold? Do you guys know? Trades. We put it in the breakdown column.
Stream, right?
Yeah, but like I did a recent one. I'll put like 8:30 probably. $8:30.
There we go. Things are happening.
We've tapped that target, guys. So congrats if you guys got some nice buys here. Right? You waited patiently for the bottom wick. We discussed like if you're here today, you caught a W just by understanding the concept of this bottom wick here on gold today. You would have been in no stress whatsoever. They don't have US clients. I know it sucks, but I'm from Canada, so I'm good. A minute left, guys. For a 4-hour closure, looks like if we can close above right here, that'd be perfect. And we can get buys. I got you guys. No, I don't have any open prices, open positions. If I had open positions, you guys will see them. We do it on stream. We enter on stream, right? So if I have anything open, I'll tell you guys. Like I'm getting in here. This is my buy stop. This is my sell stop. This is my TP. This is my stop loss, and you guys are getting with me, right? I mean, that's the whole point of streams, right? I don't know if we're gonna close above here, guys. Let's see if we're gonna close right resistance on the 4-hour candle. There's a very high chance that the next 4 candle on GJ will break the lows, and it would probably just drive down towards like 154, 400. No bottom wick. Look how we get closing. Okay, 4-hour candle is gonna close in 40 seconds here.
There we go. Won't jinx it.
I know. Times like this, man, usually prices close at resistance. So I doubt it's gonna close above. But prove me wrong, gold. Prove me wrong.
Nice reverse jinx. Smart. Perfecto.
And there you go. Okay, cool. Looks like we have. How did it close in TD? Or how's it look on TD right now?
I don't want to look.
Oh, still open. Is that resist? Let's shoot past it. Yeah. So, okay. So new 4-hour analysis here. The 4-hour candle has officially closed. Right. We officially closed above the 4-hour resistance here. So what's happening now, or what I'm expecting now to occur on gold here, is I'm expecting this 4-hour candle to create a bottom wick. It's a new 4-hour candle, right? It's also a new 1-hour candle, so expect a decent bottom wick. Look left here. Where are your minor support levels? Minor support here, minor support here. So those are the 2 levels where you can possibly come down to create a bottom wick before you reject. Because as long as the 4-hour candle respects this low right here, it's valid to flip at any given point. We can literally drive all the way down to like the next support level down here and still flip bullish, right? So expecting that bottom wick to be created, and then once you create the bottom wick, we can look for buys. Or sorry, no, before I get into that, once we create a bottom wick, we can look for buys going up towards like 18 or 1924, 1927 here around this resistance here, and then next resistance is up here at like 1940, and then even like 1952. But for buys, you're really gonna need to close above 1919 here. 1919 breaks, you're going up towards 1932, which is my target next. Yeah, that's my analysis on gold. And then GJ, GJ looks like, I mean, there's no sells in GJ until you break below 154.593. All right, that's it. How can I share your chart with me? Send it in our Discord. We have a chart section on Discord. Charts for stream. You can send it here. Anticipating GG price to respect this level and drop. Okay, so you're gonna buy, you're gonna sell. I'm confused. What's the position here? Yeah, sell stops here, sell limits here. What's going on? You tweaking. This is interesting. We got 800 viewers right now. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you guys like sub to the channel. Appreciate you guys for being here today. Before your streams, I always thought once a candle breaks resistance, the next candle cannot fall back below. But you've taught trade is valid. You've taught that the trade is valid until it breaks the previous candle low. Yes, it comes down to the time frames as well. Like for instance, if you entered off the 1 hour time frame, right, with us closing above, but the 30-minute candle is closing back below the range. Yes, 30-minute candle could break the previous candle lows. It can close below the range. Same with the 15-minute time frame, but the 1 hour candle could still flip since it's a higher time frame, and that's what happened here on gold. 30-minute candle closed below, 15-minute broke the lows, closed below as well, but the 1 hour candle was still open, and since the 1 hour time frame overtakes that 15 and 30, the 1 hour can still flip it and get a point to drop up. So it comes down to looking at the trade from different perspectives, different time frames, and understanding like reading counts backwards, understanding what's happening on a smaller time frame while looking at the higher time frame.
So we say in the trade all the time to put trust in the higher time frame.
Yeah, we did a good job at this year. We got Philly Fallish playing right now. I need to change. Yo, JXTR, how do you play this while losing your mind every day?
Again?
How do you play this without losing your mind every day?
Just keep it very low, the volume.
Yeah, like for me, like when I put it high, it's low for the stream, so I gotta kind of put it high. Lose my mind listening to this though.
I can hear you have like music that has lyrics. Is a new playlist or find something new on YouTube?
If the 30-minute candle flip from here, should we take a buy? So the issue with taking a buy here is if you take a buy now on the flip of this candle, what can happen is you have a resistance at 1819 here. So you can literally come up, tap this resistance, and still reject. So I want to look for levels where if we were to clear, it's clean to drop up towards the next resistance, right? From here to here is a very small range. I'll prefer you get a closure above this resistance for buys above 1919 to drive out towards 1930. I would much prefer that. So I'm gonna wait for that. I'm not interested in anything in this range just yet. NYC should bring volume in though. What's the highest time frame you put your support and resistance? 1 hour probably, because the 4 hour candle is more of like a directional bias for me, and then the 1 hour candle is like my entries, and 30 minutes my entries. So I look for entries on the 30 and 1 hour. Those are my levels as well. Wordo? Or I lock it in here. Yeah, so my weekly, daily, and 4 hour is usually just like the directional bias, and like not so much of the 4 hour candle. The 4 hour candle is more of sort of like just a little cherry on top of like what's about to happen. Like if for instance, like if I'm expecting the 4 hour candle to flip, I can start looking for buys on the 30-minute, 15-minute time frame as we're creating those ranges. But yeah, so I'll mark my charts on the time frames I actually enter off of. So like the 30-minute, 15, and the 1 hour. It comes down to what's cleanest between the three though. Like, does the 30-minute look cleaner than the 1 hour? Does the 1 hour look cleaner than the 15 or 30? You know, so it comes down to that. Like right now, my levels are marked off of like you can state the 1 hour and also the 30-minute time frame, kind of both at the same time. Because if I want buys above this resistance here. So that's why my levels are marked up here. Does that make sense? Yeah, guys, we can get more likes than that. We can get 400 likes today. 700 viewers, 400 likes. You know, we broke down gold pretty nicely today.
Should be the standard ratio. Should be 2 to 1.
Yeah, 2 to 1.
But we get what, 420 viewers and 69 likes every day. Today was the same thing.
It's hard practice. Train nut. You state something about ring counters backwards. Yeah. So for instance, like a wick fill. Like how's a wick get filled, right? So I'm gonna show you guys this one post real quick. This is what ring counts backwards is. Understanding the small time frame versus the higher time frame through candles. So this post right here, this is like an example of it. So like on the 1 hour time frame, what's happening here is price is leaving a wick fill, right? So when your ring count is backwards, you understand that there's 4 15-minute candles in a 1 hour candle, or even like 4 1 hour candles in a 4 hour candle, right? That's simple. So understand that if we were to get a wick fill here and the price were to leave a wick on a 1 hour candle, it's usually gonna be the last candle that leaves that wick. So what's happening next is price is just creating a range as you're creating that resistance on the 15-minute time frame, which is right here, and that support on the 15-minute time frame. This now becomes a range formed. So as price is filling that wick, all that's happening is price is just closing bullish on the 15 at support to drive back up to retest the highs. While this is happening on the 15-minute time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, all that's happening is it's just a 1 hour wick fill. The 1 hour count is just driving up to fill the 1 hour wick. So then it ends up looking like this. And that's it. Ring counts backwards. That's just like a little example of it. It comes into play a lot more than that. If I can see a live example, I'll show you. I'll let you know. Yeah, because like a lot of people say like, yo, price is gonna fill this wick, price is gonna fill that wick, but they don't understand the true meaning behind wick fills and what's actually happening, right? Like you can say a wick can fill anything. You can say a wick could be filling a wick from like 1945. Why isn't price filling these wicks down here, right? Why aren't we filling these wicks down here? You know. So you actually gotta understand like the whys behind everything in trading. You can't just like go off of what someone else is saying, or off of what like Bay Pips is saying. You have to have a reasoning behind it. Yeah, and that's also another reason for tossing bottom wicks as well. Yeah, exactly. So like you understand that like on like the 50-minute time frame, as price is creating that bottom wick, all that's happening is it's just a 1 hour bottom wick for price to drive up. It goes back full circle. Yeah, this is a pretty decent bottom wick on a forward candle. I'm pretty sure if we flip here off of the support, you can get bias going up. But wait for that support to form. Maybe a 30-minute onion wicks. 9:30. I mean, we have 15.
We expected, right? Some just range around here, right, until NYC. So I think that's when we'll start moving. Do I want to trade in this range? I don't know. We'll see how it forms. But look, last time we faked out, we came straight up. If it happens, 9:30 and then 9:45 candles breaking highs, then yeah, we can expect volume to just take us up.
Yo, this is an example. Like for instance, the earlier example of the 1 hour candle on gold here, it closed above the range, and while the candle was making a bottom wick, all that was happening on the 15 was a 15-minute fake out and 30-minute fake out. It's a good example. Oh, it's time to reject there on a forward candle here. So the 15-minute candle,
bearish.
Yeah, respecting the support.
Respecting the support.
Yeah.
You see how just language becomes similar.
Yeah, we just kind of
even
same shit every day.
15-minute fake out / onion at 9:30 volume. That's what I see.
It's coming.
It's coming.
How much I worry about a regular broker like tourism or Dominion markets? Well, Uncle Ted is behind tourism and Raj is behind Dominion markets. So if they run off, everyone will know their face. I wouldn't be too worried, man. They're not gonna run off. They wouldn't build this business this far and this deep and have the community,
Just from my experience with them, they're not in the industry to take your money or run off with your money. I think they've made enough from legitimate businesses, and that's what every criminal wants to do, right? They want to be successful legitimately. Like they've already done it. Why go backwards?
Yeah, there's no point blowing their whole their build.
There's a brand.
Yeah,
there's a brand behind people. I mean, it's tough when when the brand doesn't have a face. Then you have, there's trust issues. But typically, if you're dealing with money and, people are being straightforward and correct with you, and they come correct, and they give you your withdrawals, and they take your deposits, everything's on time, and everything's processed fairly, then it's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's a
get some
sign of a
water.
good broker. Yeah.
I mean, 2 seconds.
Aqua. It's a sign of a good broker if they're processing your withdrawals and deposits, and everything's done in a timely manner without a runaround. Fine. Just customer service is important in this industry. You know, it's tough job, customer service. I think every customer service employee should be allowed to fight one customer per day. Make the job a lot easier. Put with the W's.
Hmm.
Marcos really took a W. He's not just spamming it. Yeah, we're again doing the same thing we do every fucking day. It's pulling back between 8:45, 9:15. Like, there's no breakout. Just pull back for the NYSE volume to take us in direction of price action. How's your coffee, Marcos? The show is probably decaf, right?
What?
Your coffee was decaf, right? You got no energy from that. Hey, where were you reading about the talks on
Twitter.
Ukraine? Twitter. So, do they have any results from what they agreed to? Anything like that?
Still wait. I have a tweet deck open with a couple of different accounts waiting. Nothing yet. No, I don't think it's gonna be anything. If anything, they'll be like, they did not come to an agreement.
I don't think they should have met at all, honestly. But that's another story. Yeah, it's coming. Oh, you're getting better at drawing these. Your wicks look weird.
Not bad. Yeah, I know the wicks are tough. I'm really good at it on TradingView. I'm working on it.
It's the platform you practice on, yeah.
Hey yo. One hour server play on GJ, 4-hour regular lows on GJ as well, maybe?
Yo.
Yeah.
30-minute closure. I have a
not bad.
a couple supports there.
Yeah, I think you need a closure below here.
Need like a 1-hour closure.
I haven't had DJ chart open in a while.
Yo, I forgot that we traded GJ yesterday. Like, during Asian session, I was locked in the gold and not GJ.
I don't trade GJ.
I didn't check GJ till like 2 a.m. maybe. How often do you make a draw? Whenever you want to pay yourself. Usually like every month or like every other month, maybe. Whenever I can, I feel like it.
Whenever I want it.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought to withdraw like let's say you get like an Asian runner like 10, 15, 20K, or you just like, let me withdraw that?
No, just leave it in there.
You just leave it?
Yeah. You just leave it in there.
Man, I'm on the monthly. I like the monthly thing.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's no rules for it. You know, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's just it's like a headache for an accountant if you're just like randomly withdrawing. You know.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. Plus, you can put yourself on salary. Like, I don't know how you're running it, but if you're doing it to a business, you can pretty much get salary and employees and all that fun stuff, and expenses and an office and.
I'm thinking, guys. Yo, Marcos, do you have your support here or up there?
right there.
Right, I have it, mine, right?
154. Are you on the 1 hour or 30-minute?
I'm on
1 hour.
30.
Oh, I have 154, 455, 450.
That's where I have mine. Like I just moved mine there, but mine was earlier up here.
There's just too many. The 30-minute, there's like so many little obstacles.
Yeah, I feel you. I think a 1 hour closure. Yeah, 154.
450 down to 190, 200, 25 pip range is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, solid.
Clean.
That's a lot cleaner. And then below like 154 after. Holy shit.
Yeah, after that, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, gold tier is nice too. It's crazy. I think you drew it out right. This 15-minute closing out as support here, respecting this level right around here. Pretty solid. See that level drawing. What was the chat like with Raja? What was it? It was cool to see you guys speak to each other. It was funny. I know. I was laughing. It was funny. We're both laughing. It's all love. Okay, we broke the 1 hour highs, and I think I discussed this prior at 9 a.m. here, how the 4 can maybe break the lows here. Has no bottom wick, right? So we can create the bottom wick now. But here's the thing. If we create a bottom wick, we can still drive up. We can still flip, right? So we need a closure below here, 154, 459 here to really break and close below for more sells. But yeah, I mean, us breaking below 154, 596 here just indicates that you have a fake out now. So now we should continue down. When it comes to entries though, I'll prefer down here. You want something like this. Oh yeah, there you go. 4 broke the lows officially, I think. Expect a lot of volume now in GJ.
And fall in line with the fundamentals, with the money flowing into the yen.
930 here.
Plus instability in Europe.
We make it an earlier range, guys. From 1915 to 1919, actually, instead of waiting for the. If this 30-minute candle closes respecting the support and this 15 closes bullish at support, you can maybe take a buy off the 15 using 4-hour stops or current stops, and then take buys going up for an onion play here towards 1919.
Doesn't look massive to the eye, but when you actually look at the pips, the way the market's moving right now, it's a lot. It's a pretty big range.
It's like a 4-pip range, yeah. Didn't you write mentored by Uncle Ted? I think he did. Like for me, like what is mentoring though? Like mentoring is like, for me, the way I think of mentoring is like you buy a person's course and you join their like whatever they're offering, and you're in their group, right? I never like paid, like if the last person I paid for a course was like maybe the market maker method in 2018, 2019. But like I like over the years, like I do get little concepts from this person, from that person, you know. So shout out to whoever I got concept from. And I put it all together to make my own. That's what I did. But I wouldn't say like mentored, but like Uncle Ted did teach me a lot, yeah. Yeah, this is clean, guys.
Been locked in on gold all February. Hell yeah, because GJ range is all of fucking February.
We had no choice. We had no choice. Once a year risky? Nah. Your broker wouldn't run off of your $1 million account. They wouldn't lose, like they wouldn't risk $1 million to lose the whole business. It's their brand. If anything, I'm more afraid of blueberry markets running off of my money than Traders Domain running off of my money. And blueberry markets is regulated. So, were you ever in market fluidity? No, it wasn't. I just watched some of his streams before. There was this rumor going around though how I was in it, and it was like a fake account in there or something with my name, but
Market fluidity?
yeah, I can promise you guys I was never in it. But I think that was a rumor, and that's why that whole thing spread it. Like, oh, Don, aren't you in this?
You've had your own groups for so long.
Yeah.
Long time. Yes, I did get Arsenal tickets. I'll be at the Leicester City game if any of you UK people want to meet up. Leicester City versus Arsenal, March 13th.
Go meet with Torre, bro.
Oh yeah, I could. I'll DM him.
You guys talked before, right?
Yeah, I'll DM him and be like, yo, let's get sushi.
Sushi in the UK.
There's this place called Sexy Fish. It's like famous sushi in London. I got reservations there.
Wait, who are you going with?
My friend from the UK, my girlfriend.
Ah,
Or my for the Arsenal game for Sexy Fish, just me and my girlfriend.
Yo, how much is the Arsenal game?
Arsenal game, because you have to be a member, cost me about 60. So I'd say like 150 a person, because you have to buy the membership and then you have to buy the ticket, and it's in pounds plus tax, all that. So probably like 150 a person. Then I'm looking to go to the Liverpool game as well, which will probably be double that. But I'm already a member, so you only have to buy the membership once free, and you could go to as many games. You know what I mean? But Liverpool tickets are gonna be hard to get, man.
It's a wild scene over there.
Oh my god, I'm so excited, man.
I'm excited.
I spent the last.
I can already see it.
I spent the last decade yelling at my TV, man. I'm excited.
Are you painting your face?
No, I'm gonna paint my face.
You should
oh,
do it.
you wear a flag, paint your face.
I got a lot of
then
Arsenal
when,
gear.
when they scored, take off your shirt.
I'll have my scarf. I'll have all that good stuff.
Marco's right devious on your chest and then run around the field.
Yeah, good marketing.
Yeah.
Streak, yeah.
Get on camera, bro. Get on jumbo cam.
My seats aren't great. It's so hard to get. It's like impossible to get good tickets.
How much is Controller Effects paying for this promo?
90 seconds for 30 to close.
Yeah, let's lock it in. 15-minute onion coming. I just want to see this guy retrace a bit more. Not bad. 30-minute flip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't bare on a 30.
Okay. Worst case, guys, we missed this onion play here. We get buys above 1919. Okay. Don't be too Don't get FOMO.
Yeah, I think people want to say hey.
What up, cat? What's his
He's
name?
like Pepper.
What's his name?
Pepper.
Why's his name Pepper?
He black and white.
Oh, that makes sense.
Why does his name like salt and pepper?
My friend has a black and white cat too. His name is Hershey. That's a cute cat.
Thank you, bro.
We showing pets now?
Yes, sir. Yo, Mark, where's your dog?
Something living on top of there.
Is this a pet stream?
Yeah, it's a
Show
pet.
your pets?
Cat FX.
Meow FX.
He doesn't go grab
Mark
his
is
dog.
getting his pet right now.
Yo, Mark is getting his fucking animal, bro. Okay, new 15 has oh, are we gonna break the lows? Okay.
Well, fuck.
Wow, what a nice opening. If you don't break the lows there and you flip bullish here, there's a very high chance, guys, that we're gonna drive. So I'm trying to see how big are stops here, because I want to have a decent stop where it's like I want to have this low here, slow down here instead. The 4 low. I don't want to have the 15 low. I want to have the 4 low. So let's see. We might have a buy stop here. How big is this target here? From here to here, that's like 14 pips. Overall, looking at like 39 pips, 40 pips ish. Oh, well, we broke the lows. No more buy stops here. Never mind, guys. No more buy stops. Yeah. Well, this thing opened up with a lot of volume here.
I had buy stops already set too.
Yeah. We're going to wait for this.
10 a.m. onion.
Yeah, we're going to wait for this 10 a.m. here.
10 a.m. onion. It's coming.
I really thought we'll respect that 15 here and then just flip. That'd be lovely, but it's all right.
I got 30 respecting lows. To be fair.
You have news. You have news in 15 minutes here.
Red folder.
Yeah, orange. It's Chicago
We don't
PMI.
We don't need that news anymore. We're more of we're war people now.
Yeah. 30 is still good, but 30 is more like it's a bearish closure. So this kind of was expected to drive down on 30. The 15 here was what was was the one I was wanting. The 15-minute onion. So yeah, there's no buys here for me just yet, guys.
Ooh. DJ.
Oh yeah, GG broke the lows. Yeah, GG's looking good. 10 a.m. here. No bueno. Facts.
I got my support a little different. It kind of broke it here.
On DJ?
Yeah, no, you had where I had it earlier, right here.
Where did you have it earlier?
I had it there too. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
right
is the
there. That's what I
safest.
have it.
At 450 feels like the safest support for a very choppy range.
Cause yeah, I have it off of the hourly. Like me and Marcus have off the hourly. Like 450. I moved it, but I see at 30 close below.
I got it on the 30. Yeah.
So what's the plan?
What's the plan?
What's your plan?
We're gonna close bullish right now.
Oh my god, dude! Every time.
We're gonna close bullshit. Next guy's gonna come down, break the lows.
Next candle's gonna come down and break the lows.
Celery monster.
So you're looking at 10 a.m.
You're not the cookie monster. You're the celery monster.
Nom 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 nom.
Yum, yum, yum.
I'm trying to be healthy right now. Trying to keep my account in shape.
Yeah, guys, gold is melting, but understand that the forward candle could still flip here. Okay, the forward candle this could just be a steeper bottom wick. We can still flip the drive. So yeah, we can break 1 hour lows, we can break 30 lows, but we can still respect 4 hour lows, which is down here at 1898 to flip bullish at some given point. NYC here, bring in some volume.
You're gonna get the onion just at your support, not up there.
Might get a fake out back into the range. That'd be better.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, that'd be a lot cleaner. The range is a lot bigger. Or it might get sales below 1905. See ya, Samita, Surya. This guy sounds like a. So, yeah, I was gonna think at the beginning.
It'd be crazy if it goes back all the way to 1905.
Where gold? Yeah. I mean, it can. That's the next minor support in a 4 hour candle. Like 1903.
You're breaking previous candle lows and you have volume. And look, typically the 8 a.m. candle gives us direction of volume. It gave us volume, but it couldn't give us direction because it never broke above the resistance, so it closed at it. So you can expect the next hourly candle to, hold this resistance. Now that it broke it, I don't know. Now that we broke the lows of the previous hourly, I think the volume can drive this down. Do you have a top wick on Trading View? No, you don't.
Trading View? No, on 1 hour, no, it hasn't flipped yet. 4 or 1 hour has not flipped yet.
It's interesting because it broke the previous 1 hour low, but no top wick.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
We can come up and make a top wick and still come down. Like anything can happen.
For McLaren traders, this would be a tweezer top.
Who said that?
A what top?
A tweezer top. Yeah. What you doing? Rejecting? Yeah. Yep. Yippee. Where you from? Canada. Canada. Okay. Gold crystal rejector. Broke the 1 hour lows. 4 candle still flip. I want to see, let's see, what time is it? 9:36 here. So maybe if, oh man, you're looking at 9:15.
Kind of.
I mean 10:15, sorry, yeah.
Oh wow.
Why did price open up with a gap this morning? Because of the weekend Russia-Ukraine news. It was expected though, right? There was gonna be a lot of shit coming over over the weekend, and prices reacted to over the weekend. Therefore, the market has opened up the gap.
Yeah, it was last night. It was on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Well, depends where you are. Actually, I don't know where they're at.
We're in Canada, Toronto. Toronto in 6.
In the 6.
Yeah. Drake Town. Weekend Drake, Justin Bieber. Okay. You have 7 dogs? That's insane. Where do you have 7 dogs? How do you feed them? Yeah, I know who Pressa is. I've been listening to Pressa. I used to listen to Pressa like grade 9, grade 10 a lot. Like 2014, 2015. Or 2015, 2016. Yeah, Toronto rapper. Coil Ray's boyfriend. Gold short? No. No shorts for me until 1905. I understand. Look at this. We broke the 1 hour lows, 30-minute lows. This 4 count is gonna flip here. And once the 4 count flips here, expect this 4 count to drive up towards 1919. Look left. This is all clean traffic after. But wait for the flip here. Wait patiently for the 4 hour flip. And we'll get buys going on like 9:15, 9:30, or 10:15, 10:30-ish. If you close above 1919. Press machine. Yes, my son's wrong too.
Are you listening to your own music and then you have stream music?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were syncing press up. I'm like, oh, this guy has his own music on it.
No, I was reading chat. I've lost $200. $200 many times. I'm falling every time. Why? You can lose $200 1,000 times, but if you don't know why, then that's a you problem. You have to understand why. Like, why are you losing money? What are you doing? Or leveraging, over trading? Your strategy's not consistent enough. Like, what's going on? You have to understand why. You can't just ask me for help. I can't play music, guys. You guys keep asking me to play music. I can't. You guys missed it. Like, I think for a year straight we played music on stream. We played like a bunch of stuff. You guys can follow up my Spotify though. I got a bunch of playlists, so go follow up my Spotify. DXNVO. What can you play? Cause we're monetizing the streams now. Last year we didn't care, but this year it's getting quite serious, so gotta start monetizing. It's getting decent now. Last year was like maybe, $100 a month on YouTube, but now it's like $400, $500, $600 a month on YouTube. So it's like that's actually some decent money. Pay off a lot of bills with that. Dawson Genius, it was dope.
He was
ep-
genius.
Episode 3 is coming out, I think, on Wednesday.
Yeah, the second, right? Yeah, on the second.
Yeah, the second.
Yeah, it was so fire seeing all that like behind the scene footage.
It was like watching a movie. It's like you watch movies about people like, you know, coming up all the time, but it's like that was live footage.
Yeah,
That's
that's
insane.
a come up, bro. It was a straight come up.
Yeah, Alex, we're getting that bag. Oh, we could flip here. We could flip. No, we did play press that. We play attachments a lot. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I love Kanye too. He's my favorite artist. Uh-oh. Can we break the highs? This is fun to watch. I missed the old Kanye. I'm late for the streams. Any trades taken? Nah. They'll be noticed by now. If we take a trade, it'll be on the trades taken column. Straight from the goal, Kanye. Thanks, Brev. Can we flip? Guys, being honest here, there won't be any positions till like maybe 10 a.m. 15 minutes left. Gonna wait for this 1 hour count to close, and if we close above 1919, we'll be in good hands.
We'll be in massive stops.
Yeah. Of course, you have to come down for like a nice 120 pip wick. I had a fat breakfast this morning, but I'm still hungry.
Still drinking like 3-hour-old coffee. Yuck. Remember how he said this hourly has no top wick? Yeah, even though it broke the previous hourly low, it might still come up and make a top wick. So let's see what happens. If it just drives up here above 1919, this is great, because then there's a lot of bullish momentum, a lot of volume. And if we close above, there's nowhere to go but up to 1925, 1926. And then 1930.
And then 1950. And then 1960.
No, and then.
And then 1972. What's that line by Buzz Lightyear? Infinity and beyond? How's it go?
Yeah. To infinity and beyond. And then he has like a 2-inch vertical leap and goes nowhere.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
They're coming out with the Buzz Lightyear movie.
For real?
Yeah, just him.
Will it hit like Toy Story though?
It's pretty dope though from the commercial that I saw, the preview.
Imagine Ariel like Ariel Buzz Lightyear CGI fly like Spider-Man. There's like a superhero movie. That'll be so bad.
The new addition to the DC universe. I don't know. I think Pixar could put together their own like universe of superheroes.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Buzz Lightyear and
Wall-E.
Shrek. Wall-E, yeah. Shrek.
I love Wall-E.
I mean, who would you trust to save the world? You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man or Wall-E?
Bro, Wally.
100%.
Right, Wall-E.
Not even a question.
Survive a nuclear power
Tell
plant,
me the
bro.
Pixar universe isn't stronger than Marvel.
You have a boss of 1817? Do you use MT4? No, I use MT5. Meditator 5. You have Discord? Yes, sir. Nightbot just said Discord right there. Yeah, around 4,000 members, I think. Holy shit. Yeah, we have like 3.82. We're at 3K this month. What happened? I think once the playbook came out, it was crazy.
Oh, Discord.
Yeah, we got 1K members this month.
Yeah.
It popped.
People came in by 1,000. They're like, "Is this where I get the playbook? Is this where they sell the playbook?"
Guys, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, join Discord. It's free. It's a Discord chat. You have a bunch of servers. You can hang out with people, talk about charts, send charts, discuss London session, Asian, New York. Like, you know, same trading style as anyone here. So, it's dope. Yeah, gold has to flip on a 4. It hasn't flipped it, right? It came close, never flipped on 4.
I see Mod God, but it's GJ closed way too bullish. Broke the previous 15 and it closed above 154,500. I needed it to close below. It broke the previous 15, broke the previous 30. The 1 hour still respecting support. No entries.
Yep. No entries yet. Yeah, it should never close. If we get to like 9:30 and 9:15 and there's like nothing at all for us, then I'm just gonna call it a day. But that's my cutoff time, 9:15, 9:30. I'm here till then.
You mean 10:15, 10:30?
Oh, yeah, 10:15, 10:30. What's with this depressing music? God damn. It's been the same music all stream. Wow. Very key way for the 4 candle flip here. This thing will still come down, guys, and create super wick for all we know. Who knows? Yeah. I think I'm going to move my support down on gold towards 1909-ish. For the most recent support. I'm going to update that a little bit. Starting to form support there. So if you want sells, like minimum you want to see closures below 1909 now. So it just makes sense. This is just one complete range here. One nice solid range.
Yikes on this 1 hour. Close bearish.
I'm surprised. There's a lot of overtraders right now with us. 700 viewers though. 10 a.m. You guys are all overtraders, for a fact.
Don said, "Leave my stream."
How many trades today, guys? Let me know. Be honest. How many trades did you guys take today? I got 0. Actually, I got 1 from Asian, but that's yesterday, so I don't really count it. How much you make a day? You can go on my Instagram, go on my stories, go from October 2020 until August 2021, and see my results each and every single day for that whole entire year. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna return to doing this again. I don't know. I'll let you guys know.
How do you know he's talking about trading? Maybe he just wants to know how much you make altogether.
You're right.
He said he wants your income and bank account number. Let us see your bank statement.
What's your social security number and mother's maiden name?
Well, I want to see your bank statement.
You know, I want your birth certificate.
What city were you born in?
Give me your birth certificate.
Who was your secondary grade teacher?
That three number CVC.
Yeah, I want everything. Credit card.
Who blessed you? 0 trades. 2 trades right now. I'm in 2 trades right now. Wow. 1 trade today. 1 trade, 1 win. 5. 1 impulse entry. Let me guess. Gold at 8 a.m. Right?
13.
13.
13.
Well, what was the return? What percent are you up today?
14. Jesus.
Can we get a 15 going once? 15 going once.
That's what happens when you trade on the 1 minute, man. You be getting
14,
confirmations all over the place.
Guys, I've been up since 2 a.m. man. No trades for me. Like, if that doesn't show discipline, then I don't know what will.
A belt?
I said I don't know what will. Like, I don't know.
A belt.
Oh.
Wix.
Ah. Three out 3 W's. Nice. Solid. 25. 0.1% up.
Said 25. That's crazy. I haven't taken 25 trades in a month.
Yeah, the last one took that was like maybe July, right? Was it July? We had that amazing run, July or April. Those 2 months were.
That's a lot of trades.
I took 25 this year.
Nah, I took like maybe let's see. I took 14, 18, 23. I took maybe like 26 this year. Yeah, 26, something like that.
We are going into the 3rd month of the year tomorrow, and we have barely taken 25 trades.
On stream.
Man said, "Nah, I met your whole year in 1 day, 1 session."
I'll be taking like 3 Asian session trades this year. 3, 4.
Yo, BG school. You don't want to do that, man. 4 break evens and you're waiting for 1 win for a break even day. Like, you took 1 loss, like, forget it. Just call it a day. Like, you can't force a trade to go break even. That's the last thing you want to do, because you're just chasing, bad profits. Those aren't good profits. Even if you were to make it back, you're just chasing it long term. That's sustainable. You can't always be chasing your losses. If you take a loss, call it a day. Just move on to tomorrow. There's more days tomorrow, more opportunities tomorrow, and maybe even better opportunities tomorrow. But the last thing you want to do is just chase 1 loss, and it ends up being like 5 losses. You dig yourself in a deeper hole. You don't want to do that. Where can we find a similar spreadsheet? I mean, you can get the Signal one. The Signal one is very similar. It's a lot more simple. It's this is the Signal one so far for the year. This shows the trade and the pair. It doesn't show like the extra stuff. It doesn't show like the stats of like what type of trade it is, but it shows just the pips and all that. 2 losses in February, not bad. Oh wow. Looks like we're not gonna get anything, guys. I don't know. 10 a.m. in about 4 minutes here. This 1 hour countdown closes bearish with no top wick. I might just call it a day at 10 a.m. Right? Wanna do a Wordle?
Oh yeah, do the Wordle quick.
Yeah, let's do the Wordle before we hop off. Cause like there's nothing much here, guys. Like look at the charts, you know. There's not much setting up for us. There's no buys until 1919. There's no sells until 1905. We're just in this range here, which we're probably gonna range for the rest of the session in.
Close chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna close chat too. Let's do this Wordle real quick. All right, well, first word. What do you guys want?
Chalk. Do what you always do. Peace. Or,
Kanye.
No, not peace.
Can you do Kanye?
Imagine that's a word.
Track. There's only one vowel.
Trace.
We always do trade. We can do trade again.
Whatever.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
not bad. Signs of an E.
Something with like an O or an I.
I'm brain dead today, man. I woke up. I've been up since 2 a.m. So you gotta carry.
Go. Let's see. Do like a CH word maybe. No, it ends with an E. House. Yeah, house. There you go. That's a good one. So you're not burnt out.
House.
Ooh.
Okay. HO is in it. So
CH was right.
Wait, have you guys seen those videos where it's like guess these 5 words and get it right every time?
The Chase Bank.
I don't want to do that because then it's gonna be not fun.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw some shit like that on TikTok yesterday.
Wait, what? No, there's no T. I was thinking WH.
Can be chose.
Can't be white, right? While. WHILE.
No, you need to know.
That's
You
it.
need
Right?
O. You need O.
The hole. There you go. Hole. No,
What?
WH.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you did it. W.
There you go. No, he's right. That's good.
Okay.
Phone. PH.
Right. Phone.
Yeah.
PHONE.
All right, logging off. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Wait, what? What other could it be?
Phone.
Oh, CH. Has that right? A CH.
CH what? Oh.
Okay. Choke.
You had it right.
Oh.
Yeah,
choke. If this doesn't work, we're fucked.
No, we're good.
Okay, let's go. W. I mean, not bad. I mean,
5 is rough, but I
5
mean, we had
is-
good guesses. Those are good guesses.
yeah. I mean, not bad. Yeah, guys. What's the goal doing here? I'm calling it a day. Yeah, guys. Call it a day, guys. You know, it's 10 a.m. here, and like just looking at charts here, it just shows you that there's not much happening. Like we're just the 4 candle is bullish. It hasn't flipped that. It can still flip. It might be a late push. Might be like, you know, like 10:30 probably or something. If you do push 11 a.m. maybe, but 1 hour closes bearish. There's no confirmation just yet. If you want a confirmation, you're waiting till like 10:15, 10:30 here. The 4 candle looks pretty dropped right now. In a 1 hour, and GJ just, I mean, GJ is broke the lows, flipping bullish. I don't know. There's no bias for me on GJ until like 155 probably, or even like, yeah, 155.067. So I think that's my day, guys. I think I won't be trading today until the Asian session, and I'm gonna hop off the charts and see you guys tomorrow morning. You know, I think it was a 0 trade day, which is a lot better than a losing day. So that's it. Move on to tomorrow and wait for better opportunities tomorrow. There's always more opportunities. All right. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out.
Peace.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Later, boys.
Yeah,
Later. Peace
See you guys
out.
tomorrow.
So you guys, man, appreciate you being here today, chat. Leave a like, sub to the channel if you guys are new. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. All right, be there, be squared. Peace out, guys.
Later.
Later.